hope that doesn't fall off, because if it does, it's going right in the Mississippi River. There we go.
Live action?
Live action.
All right, well, let me suck in a little there.
All right.
There we go.
Hey, everybody. So, we've been on the Mississippi River all day. We started out with 70 baits. We have a bunch of them killed. Now we got a bunch of them got bug-eyed by channel cats because the flatheads have been like kind of sedentary. We're set up on the sunken barge over here. We're kind of set up a little bit backwards because the water's so low, blah, blah, blah. Enough excuses. We're set up right now, hopefully, to catch a sunken ship monster, because I wasn't even gonna do a live stream, but we got hammered in that barge right up here. This thing right here broke off 50-pound test, snapped it like sewing thread. So I said, we're going live. So hopefully we can get some fish to go. All right, so,
All right, I'm gonna go down here.
I
And
think
get some bait.
I think I got some glasses. Hold on, I gotta get some glasses. Oh, I think they're right in here.
Glasses.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep.
Cheater glasses.
I got the cheater glasses, the Stitchian eyes.
Those are the ones you and Sean share,
Whoa.
right? Whoa.
Whoa, whoa! These are not the ones Sean and I share. Hey, Miss Duggar, Flat Rock Flatheads. Awesome. Yeah, 70. No. We're down to like 30 now because we already spent most of them. We caught 4 flatheads, one in this spot, one in another spot, and another spot. I mean, it's been kind of a spread out deal. And we actually had a bunch of tentative bites. Hey, Paw, Polar Bear, Catfish Fever, what's up? Mud Tramp, Troy, Palmetto, awesome Palmetto. Hey, so let me explain this spot real quick. Sorry, I'm gonna talk to all of you. There's Becca, there's Eric Burnside, there's Palmetto Cat. All of you guys are in. This is awesome. So anyway, we are set up in one of my traditional spots, and yes, I've caught super monsters here. The water is extremely low. See that? See that wood pile there? It's usually mainly underwater, and we're actually set up in reverse, which is kind of weird. Okay, so Kelly Bullocks. Hey, Sean, what's going on? So this is the famous PJ from the other night. I called him and said, hey, you got time to go? Because Sean had responsibilities and all this stuff.
He paid me. He gave me $10. He gave me $10.
Don't believe that stuff. So anyways, Catfish Regulator, what's cracking? Hopefully the flathead bite tonight. I hope the flathead bite is going, because I mean, we have struggled all day. Oh, Palmetto Cats, that's awesome. I didn't even know this thing was on. You guys are awesome. So Peace City, I did not lose your number. I didn't call. I just kind of dropped this thing in because yeah, that's a boom. That's like my first boom. That's awesome. $4.99. Oh, I hope so. I hope so, River Hippie. This is not great conditions. We've got donkey bait there, and there. Now, I threw one into the sunken barge. Okay, so I'm gonna do a chunky. See this little end right here? I threw one into the sunken barge, and it smacked it down so hard it busted me off. And I was talking to Creel on the phone. We were actually doing kind of our own live thing. And oh, Peace City, you're awesome. Creel, yeah, I was talking to Creel. It was kind of like his little private deal because we like FaceTimed and we caught a smaller flathead, but that was earlier in the day. And I'm gonna start to recast these here in a little bit because they've been sitting a little bit, and I'm not. Yeah, there is donkeys everywhere. There is donkeys everywhere. You guys are awesome. I can't believe so many people are in chat already. How many people are in chat? Might as well say 97. I can't see it. Troy. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. Boom. Boom. Lynn. Don Johnson. And there's people I haven't even seen before. There's Med Cruz. There's John Murillo. Boom. Catfish and Dreams. Awesome. So hold it. I'm going to kind of have to ignore this for a little bit. I'm going to turn it over to PJ.
Oh, no,
oh my gosh, Becca, you're awesome. Holy mo... Now I have to catch a giant. I have to catch a giant now. So here, take the Stygian eye and talk to them. Just call out their names and whatever, but I gotta
Call out
move
their
this stuff
names.
around.
Oh my gosh, I could read a newspaper and catch on fire with these glasses.
Yeah, you
What
could.
is going on?
Yeah, you could. Oh my gosh. So just tell some stories. The first time you ever met me, like was like 30 years
it was
ago?
this one time at band camp. And
Oh jeez,
Whoa,
we got a
jeez,
monster
get it.
going.
Oh,
Holy crap!
look at
Turn
that!
it on
Look
here.
at that! Oh, it's on there.
Move it.
It's
it.
moved.
Oh, and he came off. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no one's gonna.
Oh, that thing went to the water, and this is the big stuff. Oh my gosh, we've had this all day. Short bites, they get barely hooked. They're not. All right, off the thing. We got to get another donkey bait.
I'm
out.
going home and kicking my goldfish.
We got to get another donkey bait out.
I'm mad.
Holy
I'm mad.
crap! That thing went to the water. All right. Nope. That's not
Next
even
time
big.
I'm setting the hook, Tim.
I didn't set the hook. That thing went downtown. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating so hard. Holy moly.
Man. I gotta have a moment of silence. I gotta cry for a second.
I gotta cry for a second too, because dude, we worked hard at this today.
Yeah.
That was a monster. A monster.
It was been half.
Oh my
Hopefully
gosh.
they saw it. Hopefully they saw it.
Oh, I don't know if they saw it or not, but I saw it.
Let us know
That
if you
thing
saw
was
it. We
like
got witnesses. We got
smoke.
witnesses.
Oh my God. I'm so. That would have been the biggest fish on a live that I've ever done. That's for sure. That is for sure. My heart is absolutely broken right now. Hold it. We got. I gotta sit this back so we can see it all. I don't know if we can. Holy
these?
moly! Yeah.
Whoa, sea legs.
We got the rocking on here.
Man.
Okay. So this rod right there, and this thing right here is a barge. We're actually tied up to this barge because the current is not smashing us into it. That thing got hammered so hard it went to the water and didn't get hung. It did not get hooked up, and we've been having that problem all day. And it's not our hooks; they're all sharp. I sharpened them. They're 10-aughts, big 10-aughts. Oh my God! I lost my. The back of my leg shaking because I know what lives here. Know what lives here. You know what though? That's what keeps us going. That's what keeps us coming back. That's the stuff that dreams are made of, right there. Oh my gosh. Sean, you know exactly where we're at. We're suspending baits right in the corner of the precipice of the big barge spot. Holy moly. All right, I got to recast one of these because I got to get it closer to the epic stuff. Oh my gosh, that thing was full. It was hammer time.
I know. I thought you had it hooked.
Oh, I
everything.
thought I had it hooked too.
I turned it so everybody could see.
I know. Okay, so we've got the super hand size out there. This one over here was even bigger. It was like 12 inches, and it smoked it down to the water, and we just missed it. So I'm telling you, one of these times it's gonna happen. A 70 or an 80 is gonna happen. They could live underneath this. They could live underneath this barge right here that I'm slapping. They could live underneath that barge right there. They could be out here. Whoa! What the heck was that?
Is that the anchor?
Of course. Of course it was. You gotta get that.
It wouldn't be fishing if you didn't have something going on.
Oh, man.
I thought it was our pole.
I know. I did too. Okay.
Got her?
Nope. I got further stretch it into there. Okay. All right, we about lost position.
You got the little.
Well, I got this. Okay. Holy crap. Holy smokes.
Holy what?
Holy smokes. Holy cats. All right.
Holy catfish.
All right. I got to position this because y'all got to see where I'm throwing this thing. So, okay. So this right here is a sunken ship. And it's ledgered on 4 foot of water. But, oh my gosh, another boom. Creel, you're awesome. Holy moly. So this sunken ship right here is stacked on top of 4 foot of water. Only a flood came and wiped it out, and it's like 22 feet. So I'm gonna throw it at the backside of what's left that's fallen underwater. Oh my gosh, dude. That thing was freaking on it. Oh, landed on top.
Oh, I don't know if they can see it.
Oh no.
Is it stuck on the top? We'll try to turn a little bit for them.
There it is. Okay. All right, so
There we go. I'm just gonna go down here and get some bait fish.
all right, so the backside of this over here kind of comes down at about a 22.5 degree angle and shoots down like this. So off the backside, some of these flatheads hang out, and when you're up there anchored, you can't get to them. So this is the only water level you can really get to these fish on the backside. Also, that thing's still haunting me. That's still haunting me bad. Okay, so let me read some comments here. Oh gosh, Polar Bear, thanks for coming in. Clearview Outdoors, that's awesome. Awesome. You know what? I'm watching the rods as I'm reading comments because I just can't help myself. Stephen Corley, Duggar, Polar Bear, Kelly Bullock, awesome. All right, I gotta pay attention to these rods a little bit. Here, there's the eye.
Oh man. I'm not good at this stuff.
Yeah, you are. You're gonna have to be.
Yeah. Whoa, I don't want to see my level up that close. Ooh. Oh, Sean's putting up. Sean wishes he could be here with us today.
Hey, we wish Sean could be here too.
Mike Sweeney. Hey.
Max Sweeney.
All right. Man, they're asking if they think the ping from the fish finder messes with fish. This is Chad. Peter Bear, hey. Mr. Gadget.
Mr. Gadget is awesome. They're all awesome.
Steven. What do you think about the moon phases?
Right now, I don't care about any moon phases because this turned into a decent bite.
Hopefully that's angled right.
All right. Oh, dang it. Fumble. All right, so I don't know if y'all can see this or not. I'm gonna try to get this in the light. See how roughed up this bluegill is? I don't know if you can see this. I don't know. I need one of those fancy rings like everybody's got, but this thing, God, it's like super munched by one flathead, and they keep grabbing it below the hook today. They keep dragging it, they pump it down, and I'll probably do a video on the fish that we did catch today. It is pale because the thing's about dead. Because, I mean, and it's not that old. I just threw it out there. So, it's been one of those classic low water bites, but I have landed some monsters when it's low like this. It's just kind of tough, and you got to put your time in. Okay. Jay?
Yeah. Need a donkey. The lucky.
And then I get to start. I got to start the lights.
The lucky winner is. Oh, he's peeing. If you can see that. Oh, sicko. Yep. He should have had a diaper on. Pull up.
Oh, that is a donkey.
Got him.
Oh.
Oh. It's my handoff. I'm
He's
not.
a free donkey.
I
It is
gotta
a
learn how to
bad
hand him
handoff.
off. I gotta learn how to hand him off.
All right. Ooh-wee. Hold it. I gotta quote my stuff. And that looks delicious. Oh my God! I still can't believe that one.
I know. I can't believe it loaded
That
up
thing
like
was
that.
down to the water, dude.
It was bit in half.
No, the tip actually hit the water.
Yeah.
It's like 6 feet or 5 feet. All right, I gotta get the light out. You gotta move that.
Oh yeah, we got.
What are you doing?
Hi there, Mr. Cameron.
Can't move
Catfish
the whole
Cameron.
boat. Don't move the whole boat.
Oh, sorry, I'm a big kid. I'm big bone.
You are not.
Oh, you were just calling me large something earlier.
Yeah, you're big, all right, but don't move the whole boat. Okay.
All right.
So I got my. All right. So I'm gonna jump up onto this barge and set these lights up.
This is like people going fishing without going fishing.
Right.
Man.
And I hope they don't come in to move these barges because we gotta swipe this stuff off here like right now.
Yeah, last thing I want to do is go to jail for something like this.
You're not going to jail. They know me here. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not saying we're not going
Yeah.
to jail, but hey, ask him how that is.
Hey, can you see that? Well, on what I can see, looks like they can see good.
Pretty good?
Can you see pretty good out there?
Oh my God.
And looks great. No, I'm talking about the camera, not me. Better light.
We don't have
Yep.
Sean here. for
Great.
the-
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Woohoo. Great. Yeah, we're good. They're good.
Okay.
All right. All right.
So, that's right. So nearly as I can tell, we still have a good hour and a half bite window because the bite just wasn't great today, which it had been when Heroes and I were on the water at 71 degrees. But now it's somewhere in the 82, 83 degrees, and I think it's gonna switch over to a night bite. Which, it's kind of obvious. We had some super takedowns and stuff like that. All right, Stitchy and I. Let me have the eye.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got here?
Daniel-san.
What's that?
I said, look, I, Daniel-san.
Yeah. So, all right. Hey, if I miss anything, like you know I'm going to, just restate it. It's not gonna bother me. What's up, Cody? Becca? Oh my gosh, Becca. Would it help to hook behind the? No, because it doesn't really matter in this circumstance. You can mark them. You could hook them in the tail and they'll hit the head. Hook them in the head, they'll hit the tail. Double hook rig them and they'll still spit it or hit the belly. It's the goofiest thing that a person wanted to see. When they're not super active, it just seems that it's goofy. Hey, Leroy Honeycutt, Mad Catter, Angel Honeycutt. Phew. All right, so I'm gonna settle down a little bit and I'm gonna start watching these rods because I need to really concentrate because we've got some of them upstream and they come downstream. This one right here had sat for at least an hour before it doubled to the water. Look at this thing. Look how high off. See the, not this one over here. See this one right over here? This one? This thing sat here for an hour with a donkey bait on it and it hit the water and didn't hook up. And it's not the hooks, it's just, when they're on, you hook up with almost every one of them. When they're not on, it's really difficult and you may have some bad luck. Let's see, can you still see the barge? Yep, you can see the barge. I am gonna tilt that up just a little bit. Oh, that's not the right one. It's this one. Okay. All right, Central Valley. Hey, Dale Hayslip. This is PJ. Buddy of mine I've known for like 25 years or so. He started out as a client and ended up as a friend. So, I mean, I still charge him once in a while, but not all the time.
He charges me every time.
I do not.
You do too.
I didn't charge you today, did I?
Not yet, but
Not yet.
It's not over.
Well, just be careful, because I might have to charge you. I'm still shaking on that last one, because we just got one broke off in the barge, and then this one here hit the water and still didn't. And hopefully they come out.
So you thinking there's a window where they come out and feed?
Yeah, and we're entered into it right now. I mean, this thing sat there for an hour and it touches the water and still doesn't get hooked up. And Sean, that's an Alton rod right there. That is a surge rod, one of the super rods, and that thing got doubled and hit the water. I couldn't believe that. I have very rarely seen a flathead take a grouper rod like that and buckle it that hard. The boat traffic was horrendous today. We saw more SS minnows go by and just about swamp us than you could shake a stick at. We got smashed up against the bridge. We ended up catching like 2 flatheads at the bridge, 1 at the dam, and then 1 at the Iowa side barges that we'll put in a video, but nothing was like super big. We had some bites that seemed like they were big, but I can't guarantee it until this one, and then that one was big. I hope because of lives I don't keep blowing it. All right, time for a donkey drink.
Donkey drink?
Donkey drink.
Uh-oh. Is that like aiming fluid but fishing fluid? What is it?
I don't know. Where's my glass?
Right there.
There it is.
I'm a little thirsty. It's back medicine. Back medicine.
It's
That's
just
what you
Red Bull.
say.
I'm not even drinking.
Oh, it's back.
Well, maybe a little back medicine.
That's what he said.
A little bit. Not a lot. So Sean, PJ's on the bang stuff. I'm gonna try a little.
They're not too bad. They're different flavors, so at least it like mixes it up. Whoa, you look like Captain Morgan.
And catfish.
Yeah, epic catfish.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Hey, Tim's been making me call him Mr. Epic
I
Catfish.
have not.
Yes, he
I
has.
have not.
He slapped me twice.
Yeah. That's my
Yeah.
style already.
You
Oh
did.
my God.
I just don't have any bruises because he
all
hits
right.
below the.
So people
Sure.
were asking the other day about whether we were throwing cut bait, and we threw cut bait in at least 3 rods all day, 2 to 3 rods, and I think we caught 1 flathead doing it. It wasn't one of those game changer things at all. And when you see it happen on the Tennessee River, it's a little different on the Mississippi River, even though you will have trends that are showing that cut bait really works well. But today, it did not. It was Channel Cat City in flathead territory, which tells me that the flatheads were not super active. They were letting channel cats into their zone and just run them up. Because that doesn't happen. There are spots that you never get channel cat bites, no matter what you're throwing. And we even fished the dam today. You know what? We did catch 5 flatheads because I forgot about the one at the dam. So we ended up catching 5 flatheads today. We caught one at the dam, and we were throwing live bluegills. We were throwing very fresh shad heads. We were throwing all that stuff. They are doing their typical summer smack the bait and kill it. Yeah, and so were the channel cats. I mean, they were causing bug eyes on our awesome donkey baits. Hey, muskrat, what's going on, Roger?
Yeah, they're giving them guppy eyes. That's what I call it.
All right, you have to read stuff to me. I gotta pay attention to these rods. You're stuck. You're stuck, dude.
I try to read, and my wife makes fun of me because I'm like, he, and she's like, the.
Oh, whoa. It's fine.
Did it go off?
It's fine.
All right.
You got a little bit smacked. But...
Just got home from Hoover.
Just read it loud.
Glasses. They changed glasses. I don't have glasses. What am I doing? What are you doing? I'm trying to read this.
Not doing it.
72 people in chat. How'd you do, Roger? We need some thumbs up. That's all I know. Thumbs up.
Got some thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
All right.
Yeah. That sounds cool, right? Thumbs up.
Oh, geez. I'm going to have to check this because it hasn't done anything for a little bit.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, yeah, we're out. But I got to get closer to it because if you're not in it, sometimes you're not on it.
Get your thumbs up. Yeah, where is Thumpkin? Has it been tore up?
No, it hasn't. So
Not
obviously
even
it's
hit. Not
close
even
enough.
hit.
There it is. Okay.
We got 45 thumbs up.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. That is so awesome,
And
guys.
69 people. Glow stick time.
I know it is. Sean's the glow stick guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any in here. Maybe he left some in.
What? We came unprepared.
I know we did. For this, we didn't know we were going to do a live.
Yeah, we planned
It
on a
was
live
rough
last
all day.
second.
We covered a lot of miles. I mean, there was like 5 miles between flathead actually catching that we did today.
Yeah,
Because
it was a rough
The water's
day.
down. Flatheads aren't really doing it, but we got in this spot and I felt comfortable to do a live because we had caught one. We broke one off in the barge. I said, we're doing a live right here. And then this one went down and it just didn't hook up. I mean, it went down with monster authority.
I feel like we're moving.
We are moving because you're pushing us.
You got all the fat kid jokes.
Yep. Oh.
Hey, we got glow sticks. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to buy these from Sean. I don't know if this is...
Uh-oh. It's not working, is it?
Not very good.
No.
We have to do what Sean does here. We gotta...
He does the
whip 'em.
spin. Oh, he whips them?
Yep.
Yep. Hey, Sean, you're gonna have to teach him how to do that sometime.
Yeah, I suck.
Yeah. Mike Sweeney.
Mike Sweeney's in the house. Oh, so Mike Sweeney knows all about where we're at. He's seen this in action. I don't know why this one won't. I think it was already broke.
Boom, Mike. Boom, y'all.
Who did?
I don't know. Someone said boom, y'all. Boom,
Oh,
Mike.
wow.
Boom, y'all.
Wow. So did somebody do a boom in here? Holy moly!
What's a
There's,
boom?
Becca did so. I don't really know how to read this, but there. I don't know. I think it's awesome. Whatever you guys are doing.
All right, we're ready for those rods to bend over.
Yeah, we are.
For some live action.
Uh-oh. There's only one.
Well,
With one glow stick.
One
Where
glow
do we put
stick.
that?
one glow stick. So we got to
got-
put
we
on a
got
rod you can
glizzy
see.
buns. I don't think we got glow stick. We got burritos.
Oh, leftover.
And we got some Nillas.
Man, we can't even put that on a rod. They won't even see that one.
I know.
What's your biggest flathead of the day?
Just under 20. Wasn't very big. And in traditional spots that I usually contact bigger ones, we were contacting teeners and fives. They were kind of running amok earlier, which let me know that the bigger ones were kind of off. Dropping water. We've lost 1.5 feet of water. Oh shit! Don't get
Sorry.
caught between that and the boat.
I won't.
Okay. All right.
50 thumbs up, 75
Oh
people.
my gosh, that's awesome. I gotta get this donk moving. It's like on vacation hacienda.
Yeah, time to move them around a little bit.
Oh my gosh, this one haunts me because this spot in particular caught a lot of big ones.
All right, what rod are you feeling the most, Tim?
Actually, it was that one before it went down, believe that or not. But this one right here, they're actually all pretty good. Are you saying which one do you want to put this on?
No, I was asking which one you're feeling like would get the bite next. Because we're
Dude.
going to start doing odd betting here. We're going to turn this into some
Odd betting.
Yeah.
Odd betting.
Yeah, we'll be like, all right, Vegas odds are.
Vegas odds. Okay, if I was to do a Vegas odds, I'd put this at 20% here. I'd put that at about 65, 70% here. I put that one at about 25 and this at about 20. Actually, that
Hey,
one
that's
maybe
over
more.
100%.
I
You
know
don't
it is.
have a-
Yeah, you can. You can because it's based on its own location. It's not against everything else.
This seems like it's more like house rules thing. That's
It is
what
kind of
sounds
how
like to
it's
me.
my rules.
Yeah, boat rules.
Boat rules. All right, let me see the eye. Got the eye?
There you go.
Stygian eye. Okay. Cody from 3+1. Okay. All right, I'm blocking rods again, and we're like standing on the gunnel of the boat to do this.
Whoa.
I just want that one to go again.
These. You got glow sticks here.
There's no glow sticks in there. That's
Oh, they come in
that's the
empty.
sheet.
What a teaser.
That's right. That's right. Hey, Brent Beckwith, what's going on, brother?
Cool thing is when you're busy, I can get the poles.
Sure,
Yeah.
get the poles. It's actually his turn because I caught the last one. We do a little bit of turns.
Nope, you guys witnessed it. He didn't catch it.
No. I caught the last one when I was talking to
Oh.
Creole,
Yeah.
and so that one went down and we didn't catch it. But pay attention. If I'm paying attention to this, you got to pay attention because they'll come back towards us, and all you want to see is this. PJ, if you go like that, if it just starts doing this, that means the sinker's bouncing and it's coming to us. So you got to get on it.
Hey, you want to start your stories once upon a time?
Once upon a time, PJ messed up 9 bites
No,
today.
he said he's gonna edit stuff
Yeah.
and show me nothing
Yeah, I
but
did.
missing fish.
Nothing but misses.
And I'm
That's
gonna
what I
look
told
like,
him.
yeah,
I said,
dummy.
"Yep, nothing but misses." I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Last time on Epic Catfish, Epic caught all the fish, and PJ missed every fish in the whole county. Mike Sweeney, holy moly! Mike Sweeney, boom again. Jeepers. Fishing by ear, you're right. Sorry, I'm probably yelling into this thing because I'm so darn excited. So who's the new guy on the boat? That happens to be PJ Knott, a friend of mine from started out like 25 years ago at least. He actually read an article that was in the Peoria paper and then contacted me. And then I took him fishing, his brother and somebody else.
And he told me he was gonna catch, average like 100, 200 fish a trip. I'm like, whatever. I got all quiet and thought he was lying. And then I went out, and now I don't even want to go fishing with anyone else ever again.
Ever again, yeah, because there's always people on guide trips, because I used to give a guarantee of 25 fish, like with channel cats, in a day between 4 and 20 pounds, or you don't pay me. And there'd always be the naysayer in the group. There'd always be somebody that said, "I've fished all my life. That's impossible." And by like 10:30 in the morning, they're apologizing to me. Is that not right?
Yeah, but I didn't apologize to you because I was.
No, but
always right.
the other dude that you had in the boat did.
Oh, probably my brother.
Yeah, it probably was your brother. Okay, so you got to talk to him now. Here's the eye.
Oh gosh, I don't need these.
Yeah, what?
I
you
can
told
see.
me you cannot see that, can you?
Yeah, I got good eyes.
Well, then give me
I
those.
eat carrots.
Give me those.
I eat carrots. I ate my vegetables as a kid.
I didn't. I hated them all.
Oh, I was
All
gonna
right,
say
give
something
me
bad.
those. No, don't say certain
I'm not.
things.
So
Just
stop.
get
Hey,
on.
be good.
Get on.
All right, I'm sorry. I got Charles Tim to be good. He's over here being bad. Oh, Tim, they said, show us a fish. Show us a picture of a fish.
How do I show him a picture of it?
I'm making stuff up.
Oh, gee. I was gonna say that's on my phone. Uh-oh, big wave.
Uh-oh, big waves.
Woo!
Tim, you're a beast. Yeah, we're having fun. It's fun. Anytime you get out and fish, it's fun. All right, you got your cheaters?
Fishing for flatheads. Whoa! Did it again! we got to tie that next
I
time.
got
We
it.
can't just do that. All right. Do not fall out of the boat. This would be a bad place to fall out of the boat. So whenever we tie up to barges, we try not to tie up to them real hard, because if somebody moves into this and wants to move it, that would not be cool if you're like super tied up, because you're really not supposed to be. But they kind of let me get by with it because I move quickly.
Because you're with PJ.
Yeah, because I'm with PJ, and PJ has, told them all that it's just fine.
by the rules.
Yeah. Okay. So. All right. So we're not gonna mess with that anymore. And luckily, it's really not. PJ's pulling us forward. It's really not very heavy current, so it's really not that dangerous. I've been here when it's dangerous, and this doesn't really bother me because you can just hold on to the edge of the barge because the current's pushing this way, kind of holding it, but then there's back current not trying to shove you underneath the barge. But if this thing even makes a wiggle, we're out of here.
You know what? That big loud noise scared the fish. Thanks, Tim.
It did. You messed it up.
You did.
He messed it up. All right, I can't see what people are saying. Jason Lamb's in here. Big Mike and Troy. Awesome. All right, I got to get away from. I got to do the stand one eye. All right, so hold on.
They can't see the poles.
I know.
Hey, where's our glow sticks, Tim?
Yeah, I don't have glow sticks. Sean has glow sticks.
Where's Sean when you need him?
At home because he had some responsibilities.
What?
Yep.
He could have practiced a call for something.
ALG bass. Uh-oh, I heard something.
Crickets, crickets, crickets.
The creaking rods just make my heart go. What's up, Tim Molina? Brandon, and you know what? Once again, I think it's possible we already went past the bite window on, because we had the one that took us down in the big metal barge and broke me off, 50-pound test, bam. And then this one that pulled the rod to the water, and it is not dink fish that can do that. This is straight up and down underneath. It's 14 foot of water. There's a 100-yard long barge this way. Current is pushing up underneath. We had a big donkey bait. He took her down and didn't get the hook. I mean, it took it down hard. Yeah, I would love to show that pic, Mike, but I don't know how to do it on here. Maybe I can, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'll post that. It is hard to get them back, Sean. You're right. When you miss them like that, and all it needed was to get the hook past, you know, just far enough, not just to do that half grab. That thing drives a person nuts. All right, I got to pay attention to these. I got to mix them around a little bit because it's starting to drive me a little bit crazy. You don't eat the eye, do you?
No, I don't. You think I do? Wow, PJ, you are the best. PJ, you are the man. Look at all this, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, oh man, I can't even say it. I was gonna say Tim is a masturbator.
You'll be swimming home.
No, because you gotta be that with your fishing.
Bam. Okay, so this is going basically straight down at the crease.
Man, these things pop up so fast you can hardly read them in time. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes. I feel like I feel like I gave a pint of blood already. I need a blood transfusion. And the bad thing is, they're bad out here.
Don't be a girl.
I'm not. Okay, now,
Sorry, all girls.
now I'm gonna be tough.
Don't be a chick.
I got this guy's crazy. No, my psychiatrist says I'm not crazy.
Oh no, I'm in it, son of a gun. In it.
You in the barge?
Yeah, I'm in it. And I
Stuck.
wanted to be not just out of it. Oh man.
Well, last time you were in there, that's where you got the bite.
We
So.
got pounded, but this is bad. So I'm gonna have to get it.
Oh, turn the other way because it could come flying back at us.
Oh, we're all right.
Got her?
No, heck no.
Oh.
Got my line back, but I was in the middle.
Well, at least you got it broke one.
And,
Whoa, I'm wearing two
yeah.
sunglasses, Tim.
Yeah. You got mine too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I thought you gave me
All
that.
right, so this is not a situation, since the current is low, that I can use 200-pound test into that barge. We're actually throwing into the end of it, which is now sunken in about 20 foot of water. So it doesn't really matter if you use a 6-foot leader or not. If you're throwing into the old barge and it's just gonna cut your 50-pound test, you actually have to be on the other side, which, given the current the way it is not really the best way to fish it. Usually it's this. And if Sweeney's still in here, this is the way we anchored onto this when we caught the 5-foot-long flathead here. 60 inches. Crazy stuff.
All right, Tim, we got 56 thumbs up and 62 viewers.
How many viewers?
62 right now.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't know you had that many relatives, Tim. Any bites on that one?
No, actually, we haven't had a bite in a while. And I'm not liking it. It's kind of reminded me of the time Sean and I was at the Angry Beaver Hole.
Mm. Yeah, I did see a little bit of that one where that thing was like, you guys looked like you were scared of a beaver.
Yeah. We're not scared of beavers.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna take this other one right now. I'm gonna throw it behind that barge. But I do want a super donkey. This
What?
did get pounded.
For the folks at home, what's a super donkey?
Super donkey is anything longer than about, for a bluegill, anything longer than about 7 or 8 inches. Oh, there's a super donkey. All right, so
We gotta teach them the slang at home, so we gotta know what a super donkey is.
this right here, super donkey, because if it's as long as your hand, that's a pretty big ass bait. Watch your face.
Oh, by the way, piercings are free on Tim's boat, by the way. Piercings are free. You got any piercings, Tim?
No.
Neither do I. Did you ever have your ear pierced when you were a kid?
No, but I got a muskie lure hammered into my ear one time, 7 miles from the boat ramp.
I got my ear pierced and my dad made fun of me for like 3 weeks. So
I
then
would've too.
Pull it out.
I would have too.
And I still kind of got the little hole there.
Yeah. Was that an 80s thing?
Yeah.
It was
I had
a
a
chick
I had a
thing.
rat tail.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's how cool
Don't
I was.
Tell me that. I don't even like you.
You don't even like me anymore?
No. If you had a rat tail. in the
Yeah,
80s,
that's
I did
not a
not like
mullet.
people-
I had a those
I had
were
a mullet. You had a rat tail?
Yeah, that's where you had the
No.
little thing. It didn't last long. I cut it off after a while. But still, I had one.
There was people in high school that used to go behind and cut people's rat tails off. Rat tail. Boom. Oh yeah. Teachers, some of them. Back in those days. Oh, yeah.
That's back when you could spank kids. Now you can't.
Yeah. All right. So what do we got going here? We're just being a fool, acting a fool.
That's what
Did
makes
it-
it fun on the boat.
You said, did your rat tail have beads?
Oh, no, I would have been even cooler if I did.
No, that is
Yes.
not
I'd have been
cool
like,
at all,
everybody
dude.
rock
That's
on
just
Mr. Robot.
That
Yeah.
is beads are not, dude. Rat tail beads are not cool at all. I gotta tighten this up. It's too far away.
All right.
Talking to people.
No, they need to learn how, like, serious stuff, like how to pee off the boat when you're on the boat.
No, shush. This is
Oh, live.
I got it. We're live. That's right.
Oh yeah. You want these
I
sunglasses?
gotta get this tight.
All right. Hopefully they can see. They can't see any rods at all.
I'm obsessing. Yeah, they can.
Can you see any rods out there? No, I can only see 2.
All right.
Hopefully they can see some. All right, we're moving some rods out a little bit, tweaking them. Not getting some bites where they're at, so we're reeling them in a little bit. Fish are lazy nowadays.
They are today.
Yeah.
You gotta get it in just the right spot.
Yeah. And you got to give them exactly what they want, what they ordered. Bluegill, mooneye, shad. Water temp. What's the water temp? 80.
Like 82 or 3.
Yeah, 82 or 83. It's
Yeah, it climbed almost 9 degrees in a week. All right, I'm about to get the whiteboard out if I can find my thing. Nope, can't find it.
Graduated 81, the year of the mullet.
Which European mullet?
What is the correct way to pee off the boat? Oh. Shall I show him?
Yeah, like
It's like a long video.
this is how PJ does it. He does it like
Like wax on, wax off.
Yeah. What's that guy's name?
John Holmes, that's how I do it.
No, jeez.
That's how I learned.
Oh yeah. By watching Debbie Does Dallas.
What?
Okay,
Okay.
so you watch the rod,
No.
and I'm gonna.
He
do
always
whiteboard.
draws me pictures every time we're fishing.
Yep, I do. Okay,
All right.
watch the
I'll watch
rods
the
and tell
rods.
me if anything goes on. So I'm gonna do this. All right, so let's talk about this stuff a little bit. So here is, man, this thing sucks. Okay, so, oh geez. All right, I got to try to find a new one, but. I got to block PJ.
Hey, I'm showing the correct way.
All right, so right here is a barge, and here's the bank. All right, I got to find a different one.
Hey, block the view. I don't want him not feeling like a real man the rest of their life.
Oh, geez. Okay. I hope I got another one.
I hope they can't see this on video. Well, it's a good thing I got a good lawyer. They'll throw it out for lack of evidence.
Yeah. All right. I gotta try it. Whoa!
That was
Is that
me.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You got all excited. I'm just gonna
I
start
did.
doing that. Whoa.
Now I got black teeth. All right.
All right.
I do not have another marker. I jammed the end of it into it, trying to get it to go.
Really?
Yeah. How do you fix that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
See, these are learning experiences.
Yeah.
Major malfunction.
Learning experiences, all right. You know what?
We still haven't found the scissors on the boat. We've been looking for them all day.
Yeah. Oh,
Almost.
it's gonna just tear off there. All right. I say we go a little bit silent and wait for fish. Two fish. All these antics. I don't know.
Yeah, we're missing fish.
Well, I don't think we're missing fish. I don't think we missed a single fish, except for that first one. That wasn't our fault. That was, didn't have the hook. Pulled it down hard. Hard.
Oh.
Water ripped the bait off. Done. What? Think that was my fault?
No. No, I said no.
All right. If PJ does that again, I'm throwing him out of the boat. $157 in super chats. You guys are awesome.
Whoa.
Debbie Does Dallas.
I'll take off my shirt if we get 200. Woo!
Oh! Oh my gosh, he's a wild man. Wild man. Not a single fish. The entertainment, you're right. Yeah. And I kind of feel bad because normally I'm not doing this. I'm like obsessing over rods and making sure this stuff happens. But I don't know if it's going to make a difference today. I really don't. Woo! All right, so we're gonna go into hush mode a little bit. I think, gosh, I wish I had just one of those little ring things because I'd like to shut this light off because I don't really like it. Okay, I know it's dark, but you guys are gonna hear us for a little bit, and I'm gonna turn these backlights on and see if it works because they shine up instead of on the water. I don't like that on Okay. And they still can't see the rods. We need Sean's glow sticks. Should have stopped. Should have got some. But we didn't think we were going to do it night live. We thought daytime was going to be it. And I think it's kind of starting to switch over. Oh my gosh, somebody else boomed. I can see it. Becca, you're awesome. Holy moly. Was that because of PJ's boobs?
Yes, I knew it.
Quit it.
I knew it.
Quit it.
I told you. Yeah, they're still boobs.
Yeah, like orangutans. Oh my gosh. Have you people ever seen 50-year-old men acting like such idiots? I haven't. Gosh, I gotta turn that off. That's just bugging me.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
50, I'm 40.
Hold on. Maybe if we shine it up. Hey, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. So I turn the light up, and it's not shining on the water now. I do not like light shining on the water when flathead fishing at night. Uh-oh, gotta get my glasses on. Hold on. Mike J. Surratt, Muskrat Adventures says, boom, Becca, you're awesome. Catfishing dreams, all the laughs. Hook catfish, yo, hey, what's up, Hooked? Nitro Whiskers. Jonathan's in the house.
I'm PJ. I'm Rent-A-Friend.
He is Rent-A-Friend a little bit.
Friend for $20 a night. $20. I will go fishing with you. Everything.
He has to buy gas to get on the boat. Trust me. There's no way around it. There's no. What do they say about gas or grass or whatever?
You say PJ.
Nothing's for free.
No, he says PJ gets the ride for free.
You know what? I did call him, so I mean I don't charge PJ, but I am gonna take PJ down to the super, like down by St. Louis.
He's been telling me that for 3 years.
Shut up and take my money, Max Fish. Jeez. PJ triggers guys who are afraid to be themselves and always trying to act macho. Uh-oh. Is that Ron Aaron? Is that guy's like, do you know that guy?
No.
That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Don't even know PJ said that.
I'm not macho. I'm
oh,
not
yeah.
tough.
No, he's not macho. John Holmes, Debbie Does Dallas. Yeah. Hey, y'all, just hitting the thumbs up. Hey, Art, you're awesome. Creel catfishing, Art, you're missing. Oh, yeah. Justin's fishing fetish. Okay. All right, we got to calm down and get serious for a little bit.
Yeah, we got to make this real.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, but we got to catch a big fish.
This is epic catfish. We got to show them fish. Should I hold a big bluegill up close to the camera?
No.
All right. Yeah. It's serious time now. Someone thought I was macho.
Sometimes people just say.
Yeah. I know, but the thing is, I'm gonna go like that little meme with Kid Rock.
You talk to the camera while I consider.
Oh, I'm allowed to talk to the camera now?
Yes, you are.
Oh, this is gonna be really bad.
Just don't fall in. Don't say anything really stupid.
I already talked. Raise your hand if Hooked should do a live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike put nope, whoever that is. River Rats, hello. Brent backward. Closer, get closer. Hooked live all day. Max is amazing. what goes behind the camera. This is what is this your third live stream?
This is the third live stream.
The third live stream, so
I'm not saying it's the best.
Not saying it's the best. Working out the bugs. Although you guys did good. You and Sean did good. I liked watching that.
Dude, Sean's always awesome.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Later on. Good evening, catfishing family. Any donkey yet, brother Tim?
Tell Sweeney that, or whoever else is there, that this whole dynamics has changed, and it's not. It's more few and far between here. But out of every spot on the river we went to today, at the current water conditions, this has the best shot for a monster.
Yep. Yep. We're putting all our money in this spot. Tim's like rented dad. He takes me fishing. He baits up the poles. He throws them out for me. He sets the hook, and then he lets me reel them in, even the big fish.
You were setting the hook.
Yeah, he lets me reel in the big fish. He'll be like, "Oh, this is a 50-pounder, PJ. Here you go."
Dude, we're gonna have to get close to that barge.
Any monsters yet? No monsters.
No
well,
monsters
we
yet.
had a monster.
But if we don't get a monster in 25 minutes, and it is a little bit, it's our time. It's 5 till 10. By 15, we're gonna go into the sunken barge and throw down in there, because this just isn't gonna happen. We're gonna do everything we can to land a monster, because that's how we roll. Yes, Sweeney, that 4-foot drop down into 20 is gone, and the hole, they tried to remove basically the ass end of the barge with a big pinching scissor, like backhoe or whatever, on a crane. And they messed it up for me, but there's still some big fish here, as evidenced by that one going down, because that was no little fish. So by about 15 after, we are going to, here, let me shine that thing. I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it, but we're basically going to anchor up to the sunken barge, the wreck that is there with all the crazy stuff. That's right, Sweeney. I know, and you know what? Some of the fish didn't come till 3 a.m. and we sat because it was post-spawn. This is at least pre-spawn, and we should have faster action than that. But I haven't seen a night bite yet. I've seen a dusk bite. I've seen a before dusk bite. But it was so hot and the temperatures are so high that I thought maybe tonight is going to switch over. Did you say the water's, yeah, it's, Brent, it's really, really low. I mean, we're talking, like Andalusia Slough that usually has a whole lot of water on a bunch of wood, and you can just basically hop around and target fish. There was almost no water on this wood. Yeah. And I wish I had my marker. I messed it up because I was ready to draw this spot, show you the dynamics, whether the water was high, whether the water was normal, or whether water was low. And that's why we're sitting on it like this. But since this spot has changed, I'm thinking about, and it's risky. It's risky to do it, but thank God the giant Gilligan's Islands boat are gone, because we're gonna have to go on the outside of it, on the main channel side, and basically tie up to this wreck and fish straight down into the metal. And I'm gonna have to get my 200-pound test out and all this crazy stuff, just so and matter of fact, I'm thinking in 5 minutes we're gonna do it. I can't believe we have signal here.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I'll keep talking. So we're basically bellied up sideways to parked barges that are around the thing, basically almost to the shore, but there's no current going in between the shore and them. Otherwise, we tuck into there and fish where the shallow shelf drops off underneath the barge. So we've got down rod right here, which it got smoked by a giant fish, but he just didn't get the hook. And then this one over here is actually underneath this front barge, when basically we'll throw, and actually these barges are back farther than they used to be, and there used to be a used to drop from 4, come to 20, and then bump up right in front of these barges and go back down. So it used to be like almost like a shoal that you could throw on and target multiple fish and big fish. So this whole dynamics has kind of changed. So I'm in the process of figuring out how to target these fish in low water, medium water, and high water. So, and I was telling PJ earlier, sometimes when the water's high, like we have, like underneath the boat right now, we have 14 feet of water. When there's 20 feet of water underneath the boat, this actually has a reverse current. You can actually tie up over here closer to the bank and fish this way on this side, and we've done really well. Or go over here and fish this other way. Reverse current areas somehow attract giant catfish, especially flatheads. They love that when the river's going one way and then it all of a sudden on the bottom turns and runs back. I don't know exactly why, but I've found that my entire life, whether I'm on the Rock River, whether I'm on the Illinois River system, whether I'm on the Mississippi River system, whatever. Yep. I do need to go north, Sean, because if the once it gets to post spawn here in July, the bite's terrible. So if I go north on that, maybe I'll find a new pre-spawn window. Yeah. Yes, best place to ambush their prey, because it's it's kind of disorienting for them. They come over that 4 foot. Here's the drop. Here's the flat. At that drop, the flatheads just kind of sit on there and go, boom, right there. And many times I've wheeled into this spot, dropped anchor in 4 foot, got the back of the boat there, dropped them in about 8-10 foot off that ledge, and bang. I mean, Sean's experienced, Sweeney's experienced it. John Weir's experience, a lot of guys, even PJ's been here a couple times, and we've done really well up there. But with this dynamics changing the way it is, we're gonna have to find a different way of doing it, and it's probably more risky. 5 minutes.
And counting.
And counting. Weeks, dude. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Dude, it was like,
I tried to hurry up and turn the camera so
Oh my God.
so they could see it live.
Yeah.
Hopefully they saw it.
There it is.
Timer?
Talk to people. I gotta stare at these rods.
Oh, I'm
Please.
allowed to talk to people again. This is
Yes.
great.
Yes, you are.
Wow. Actually, he told me not to talk at all.
No,
Now I'm
just said
allowed to
don't
talk.
Say anything really bad.
$68 thumbs up and 58 people.
60 thumbs up.
All right,
50
everyone, good
people
luck
in
and
there.
good night. Good night from the Bullock Experience.
Kelly's going good night.
Yep.
See ya, Kelly.
Night, Kelly. Yep, we're gonna have to get.
Oh.
Been crushed.
Not crushed, not. It's been flathead hit right across here. Not crushed by channel cats. We don't have any channel cats in here. We got flatheads. They're just not built.
All flat.
Risky because there's wood down there.
The danger zone.
It is dangerous.
Catfishing dreams, Kelly.
What's going on?
Man. Stinger hook. Country boy catfishing. Hello everyone, just got
Hey,
home.
country boy. All right, I need your air.
All right, I gotta help out.
Oh, I'm gonna be real dumb right now, but we gotta do it.
Uh-oh. Oh. Did it make it over it?
It's not over it. It's right off the back side of it. I did not hit the lip.
All right. We are looking at country boy catfishing. Mike S. Hi there, Mr. David. Country boy catfishing.
Yep.
$72 thumbs up.
Awesome. Let's try to get to 100. I don't know what it means, but it's kind of awesome.
Yeah. Well, what's bad is I tried to hit thumbs up on your last video. I didn't know how to do it, so I felt bad.
I think you got to go out and do it. I've done it before. I try to do it for everybody's. But, yeah. Okay, so I got my eyes on here. Zachary, CBC, I'm glad you're in here. Nice to see you. Mr. Anderson. Anchor on top and put him down. I know I'm going to. We're gonna do it. I'm trying to do it the smartest way right now, because we have the angle on them, because they have the angle on us. Once we go over there, they have the angle on us. But if we're not getting bites, it doesn't really matter. I'd really rather take a small chance at landing one than no chance of landing one, because if they won't come out, Mr. Anderson, it is about 81 degrees, 82 degrees. I don't have my fish finder on right now because we've kind of went silent, and I really need to turn this light a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. I just don't like it shining on the water. So we've got a lot of crazy stuff in here. We've got a half of a barge that's sunken over. Oh, I better do this. We've got half of a metal barge that's sunken over here, like pretty much where that light enters the water right there. It's half a barge that's fallen off. The other is still kind of positioned like it used to be, but yet the backside isn't. It's not like a big cave where they all live in. This is more of a travel zone now. It's less of a holding zone. It's more of a travel zone, because you've got this set of barges here, you've got that set of barges, there's a point of an island up here, and then it's actually pretty awesome because there isn't any other stopping points for like probably 2 miles maybe. And so they'll travel here and get kind of stopped, especially when there was a steep ledge here. But now there's not a steep ledge here. A lot of metal, yeah, and it did too. We had one over here, just took it down and cut the metal, just cut the line because it was above the leader. So we are gonna have to like get in nitty gritty, and we're 3 minutes from it, and we're gonna move. So I'm gonna stare at rods for about 3 more minutes. We're gonna do a move. We have.
It's actually nice out here now with our faces.
Yeah. It was so hot out, I even stopped at a spot I didn't even like just because it was shaded. I don't normally do that. I normally just bait. But
Probably because you saw me putting ice on my
I
head.
did.
You felt bad for me.
I did.
You felt bad for me.
crossways instead of in the water, because that's a little too hot.
People will be able to see better.
Yeah, so will we. Actually.
It's actually pretty dark out here.
Yeah, it is. It's really, that's how I like it.
I like stuff just because all the industrial makes you feel like you're not around your own.
3 minutes.
Counting down. People are up this late on a Sunday.
Oh, dude, there's people in chat that'll be up all night.
Oh,
I've done chats with like Stan or whatever Sunday nights till like 4 in the morning,
no, Jewish.
and there's like 30 people in there. Oh, white bass are jumping.
2 minutes. Can I be the countdown guy?
Actually, we are at 2 minutes. Yeah, you can be the countdown guy.
All right. Everybody needs a job on the boat.
That's right. That would still make me sick. Sick to my stomach. That's the one we need right there. It's right at the right time. The absolute right in there, about 30 minutes into darkness. It's set right.
It's gonna haunt you for the whole
I know.
night.
It is. It is.
You're,
But
you're gonna
it's
have
not
dreams
gonna haunt me
about
because we're either gonna go on the outside of this or we're gonna go on the inside. And I'm thinking we're gonna go on the inside. So we're actually going to anchor or tie up to the edge of this barge and fish down into the inside of it. I hope that's gonna work.
it. Can you give him a guarantee or anything?
I can because I don't normally do it.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
All right, reel that one up. Let's go.
All right. Oh, it's snagged.
Is it really?
Yep.
Well, let me do it because it's
Yep.
do it on top of So every time PJ messes with the rod, it's a bird nest. This doesn't even have a level line. It's just hammered bird nest.
Man, hey, that's how you know if they're good or not. It's getting out bird's nests.
Jesus.
All right.
Uh-oh. That thing got sucked up underneath there. There we go. Oh. That was underneath. Big donkey bait. 12 ounces of weight. And,
All right. You want me to get the other pole out?
no.
All right.
No bird nests.
What?
No bird nests.
All right.
All right, that did not get hit. Okay, so we're going to go up on the left side. Actually, we're going to go up on the right side. We're going to go on the inside. So let's just take these and put them in the thing. Nope, just leave them. Drop them in the, drop that one in.
Did you show them how big your bait bucket is?
It's giant.
That one's still.
That is stuck. Alright, let's take that one.
We could. This is where I come. We just don't have my well.
Now we're, because I want to totally reorganize. It'll be
Whoa!
the dude.
That was like a peel out. Burnout.
Sean's gonna like this one. Because we're gonna go inside the barge where I usually stand and just basically anchor up the boat since all the boat traffic's gone. Who knows? Maybe it's gonna be like an epiphany. Like I should have been doing it the whole time. I never had to do it, but we're gonna do it now. No. We gotta get on the crap.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Stuff.
Alright.
Wait. Okay, so we're gonna get this. I can't put that chair right there.
Alright, I'm cutting off up here.
Okay. I think that's gonna be all right.
We're moving? We good?
Yeah, we're gonna be good. Here in a minute.
Oh yeah, look at all the bait fish back there.
Are you seeing bait fish?
Well, all our fish cut up.
Oh yeah.
There's the light. We're moving.
Oh. Oh no. Come on. We've sat for so long. Oh, you're kidding me. All right, we cannot get stuck in the front of that barge. Hold on. Shit. Yeah, push off from that if you can.
All right, back.
Yes, push back.
All right.
All right. No.
Oh.
Oh, crap. So just keep pushing off of it. There we go. All right. That's what we meant to do in the first place.
Are you doing that just to scare me?
No, I've got something wrong with that, and it loses a little bit of pressure, and I should have started it before we even came off of it. I got all excited. Yep.
Looking to the light, Carol Ann. need me to do anything?
Nope, I don't yet. I want you to go in this back. Just move that rod out of there. Now I'm gonna tie off to this tie off right here. Okay, so
I got her.
you got her?
Yep.
Okay. No, you don't. Hold on.
Yeah,
to
I
it.
got her. I got
No,
it.
Hold on to it. So I gotta throw this thing on the other side.
Yeah, I got it.
Pull hard.
Yeah, this is at the end, or it's at the edge.
But I'm so far away from the corner. There you go.
Voila.
Okay, so let me slip back a little bit. Show me that back half. Here. We're not going anywhere now. But we don't want to go back and forth.
Oh, my God.
A little bit cocky, but that's okay. As long as we stay be all right. All right. I want to shine this up a little bit. I don't like it. We're actually moving forward. Here, take that rope and get it ready on the other side, please. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back, the boat back.
I'm gonna do that so maybe they can see.
Hold on. Okay, so when we get there, you gotta grip onto that.
All right.
Because I'm gonna climb out there and tie it.
We're getting closer.
There's actually a little bit of a backflow messing with it. So just hold on to that
There
edge.
we go. I got her. Sure, I thought I should be going like dun 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 dun.
You know what? I think we can grip onto it right here. Okay. Oh, don't let go. Okay, so we gotta shift up forward a little bit. Okay, here we go. Oh. Okay. I think that'll work.
Well, I'm not gonna let go until you at least get the boat.
I'm not jumping off that.
That was like a
into there.
long jump record. Did you long jump in school?
No, I did not. Okay.
Alright.
Just go on the front deck.
Uh-oh, we gotta turn the camera.
All right, everybody. We are positioned now inside the barge. We're gonna see what we can do. We're not shining a whole bunch of light at the back. Thank goodness. And get rid of the shad rods. And I gotta get this undone. Whoop, shoot. Put that in the boat. Alright. I want this for sure. That for sure. It says to go in front. That rod's not going to cut it. I'm actually going to shine this down a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so throw that one in that holder right there. That one's
Man, that's kind of special.
This one's in. Alright, so we got 4 rods we can put out here. Donk number 1. If he hasn't been hit, he should be alright. Too slow for me. He's alright. He just redeemed.
Alright, so we're at back where you just lost where we got the snag.
No, we're actually on the forward portion. It's going like this, and we're throwing down onto the metal. So if they move along this wall, we'll be able to contact them. Okay, so I'm gonna do a different weight before we get that. About an 8. No, thanks. About an 8, like that. No, 5's fine. 5.
You know, that's like that's
Yeah, it is.
it's like asking a apprentice to get a tool for you.
Jack, this one's tired as hell. Where are you gonna This one's not tired. Come on. Want to drop this one? This opposite corner.
Already on there?
No. I fell down into a hole. There we go.
So how deep are we fishing?
Well, 10 foot here, almost 18 foot. Done. It's all right. Now I'm gonna risk this. That's a 12-ounce weight. I gotta put it down. Because I'll never get that. You know what? I'm gonna put it up here. All right, everybody hoping and praying for us because we're going to need it, because we are in the middle of this barge. We're in the inside where they used to haul corn and beans and all that stuff, but it's so broken up. Half of it's in like 18 foot of water, the other half is in like 10, so it kind of goes like this. And then there's an exterior lip that's all, because if you go over the lip, you're done, because there's cracks in those lips. As soon as you come, it just contacts a crack and you get broken off. So I've tried to stay on the interior of the barge, and then it's broken off back there. So I've tried not to go past the break-off point where my line is seesawing on the metal. So I've stayed inside. It's actually the shallowest point of this barge. And there's about 8 different anchor points that we could do, but I've caught some monsters basically doing this by standing on the edge of the barge as we're on the inside. So that's one of the things we're trying to do. And I need to shut these lights off because they're shining off that barge. Is that all right? I know you guys can't see the rods, but I can't be shining onto the barge, reflecting down into the water. Even though the Mississippi's not all that clear, flatheads have great night vision. Probably 6 or 7 times better than cats, or probably not as good as walleye, but they're pretty good, especially flatheads. So I'm going to pay attention to the chat, because at this point, no, catfish fever, Lynn, we're actually about an hour from my house, straight west on the Mississippi. The other side's Iowa, where you live, and this side's Illinois. A glowing personality, yes, he could stand by the poles, no doubt. She meant you. You have a glowing personality. Just stand by the rods, you'll light them up. Aww. Well, you know, next time, you know, whether Sean can go or not, I'm gonna have to get some glow sticks, because that's a lot better. Well, actually, Nitro Whiskers, we're actually we're tied off to a barge that's sticking out of the water, out of about 25 feet at the back. Solve another piece of the puzzle on a local small lake tonight, country boy. That's awesome. I can't wait to hear about it. But generally speaking, on the left side of the boat, we're at about 10 feet, and on the right side of the boat, we're at about almost 18 feet. Because this barge is not only sunken this way from upstream to downstream. Actually, it's upstream to downstream. It's a little deeper here, and then it pumps up like this. It's also tilted so that this is 10 foot, and then down here is 18 foot. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get some donkey baits right down into the crevice. So I've got one here in the upper crevice. I've got 2 here in the down crevice. So flatheads that like walls, and they like to move like this along walls, hopefully they will find our baits. The other thing is, hopefully we got tough enough rods that we don't just get broken off, because we already got broken off fishing the other part that's broken off and sunken into about 22 foot of water. And honestly, sometimes it can be an all-night affair. We got 59 people in here, 77 thumbs up. You guys are amazing, 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 amazing. Now, normal water, if you guys look, you might be able to see what we're tied up to here. Usually the water line is about right up here. It's barely sticking out of water. But it's so far down, we've got about 4 feet of this sunken ship sticking out of the water. Now, I wish I was doing lives a few years ago when this spot was even more spectacular than what it is. We were planning on going live in other spectacular areas, but the water is so low. There's a series of sunken barges. There's like 5 to 6 of them upstream, but the water's so low that most of the water is pulled off of them, and we didn't do very well during the day with flatheads there, so we decided to come down here at night. Or in the evening, I should say. And yes, PJ's always fun. Always fun.
Funny looking.
Funny looking. And
Yeah.
funny looking, he says. Yeah. All right. PJ, you got to trade me
Trade you.
for a little bit. Yeah.
All right. All right, we moved, so we're on the spot. Man,
Well, we're on a spot that we think.
these mayflies are everywhere.
Ask if Sean's in here still.
Is Sean in here still? Is Sean up? It's 10:37. It's probably past his bedtime. Street lights are on. Catfish fever and outdoors, yeah. I gotta come up with a good name. Everybody's got all these good catfish names and this and that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just PJ.
Well, PJ the Destroyer.
Sean is here.
Sean is here. So, Sean, I'm actually thinking about taking one rod and throwing it to the outside crevice on the current side. The only problem is these cracks, and I've never seen the outside because the water's never low enough. You know there's cracks on the outside of that. I am a little bit nervous about it because, but sometimes contacting them is better than not contacting them at all. So I'm feeling, not because I'm in a live, but I would do this naturally anyway. So I'm really thinking about that, but I'm gonna give it about 10 minutes.
Guy asked if it's PJ or PJ. My parents had to shorten my name because I wasn't very smart in school. So it turned into PJ.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Actually, I was pretty smart. I dropped out of school because recess was slowing me down. That's how.
It's not drop out of school.
What? It's my story. They don't know me. I could tell them whatever I want.
No, you can't.
Why?
You cannot. Because,
They're not going to remember tomorrow.
yeah, they will, because you'll probably be on one of these again. There will be no lying in my lives. None. Zero lying. Get it
Alright.
straight.
We're fishing. There's lying and fishing, right?
No, there's no fishing lines.
Yeah, I tell people I caught 50 fish today. I had 50 minnows for bait.
Jeez.
Yeah. That's not lying. 50 shad, 50 bluegill.
Probably none of that.
All right, we're waiting for a monster. Whoa, did we just get a bite?
No.
No. I heard a rod. I heard a rod move. I freak out.
Feeling for the actual side crevice. Still hitting the metal. Want to get it closer to the side crevice.
All right, we're trying to catfish. All right, we got a fish on. Hopefully you can see it. Got one biting. Get him, Tim, get him.
I don't think he's a monster, but he's pulling down. He's in some crap.
Here goes. He's picked it up. He's moved.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
It's snagged up.
it's snagged up. Man, look at that bug on
I'm
me.
just gonna let it sit there. See what happens.
Oh.
Definitely a fish. So that's the one when I was feeling along the bottom, there's a hole in the barge, in the bottom of the barge, that it fell into, and I got it back out, and then I moved it a distance away, and then it pulled it down and probably back in. Makes the old heart go. Because I know what lives here. Not so sure what's snagged up. 'Cause it doesn't feel. Might have just been the fish itself. So all I did was I just took a little bit of tension, and it was like clunk, and then went back down. But these fish are being so picky right now. Even at night, we had one take it all the way down. We had another one in the back end of the barge take it down and break us off. But all the other fish we caught today, and I think we caught about 4 flatheads, they were all genuinely picky. They hit it like this, they moved it, and I'll bet we had 20 flathead bites, and we only caught 4. Because they were hitting and spinning, they were barely hitting it. Shoot, we moved in and threw into the front of a barge set, and we had almost immediate bites where they took the rod down about 6 inches and just like let up. See what they're saying.
Water temp 82.
Somewhere in the low 80s. I could turn it on right now.
What up, Catfish Fever and Outdoors? Zachary Washington. Zachary Washington.
What's up, Zach Washington? We're trying to catch a monster flathead sitting over a giant barge. that's sunk in about
Did you
20
get your
foot of water.
transducer put back on, Cody?
Yeah, we did. We asked Sean about it. He'll tell you. We did some sort of like plastomold stuff and actually got it back on there.
Like a JB Weld?
Yeah,
water
like
well?
a JB Weld, only it's for plastics. This is kind of an experiment. I've never really had to fish inside the barge before, except for when I step out onto this ledge and I actually caught a super monster like back there. But it was so close to the holes in the barge and the crack that he got me on top of it, but I could get up on top of it and pull him up. And so we're kind of sitting back away from where the whole ship is broken in half, because it used to be like this, and it like floated towards the edge, and then when the water went down, it busted in half and one side slid down. So trying to stay away from that, because on the other side we threw and we got a monster fish bite, and it just broke us off right in the barge, because I mean there's just nothing you can do. But when they're unwilling to come out, we had a shot at the corner of the other barge when we first started. But when they're unwilling to come out, you got to go in after them. And it's nerve-wracking, it's horrible, it's whatever, but it's great at the same time. And I got to get closer to the danger zone on this left rod, because it's just not doing it. Maybe I should wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna try to wait.
When's your next live, Big Mike?
When's my next live, or when's Big Mike's next live?
I don't know. It's just it came up pretty fast.
Okay.
Big Mike's.
Oh man, I'm still killing myself over that thing. Dude, that was just a fish. I'm not in the stuff. I thought it was snagged. I should have just set the damn hook.
Whoa! Oh man, he fish slipped it.
That's really dangerous, but we gotta do it. We ain't got much time for it.
Yeah.
It's already 11:15.
Is it really?
Yeah. I know, time flies, doesn't it?
It does, man. It does.
I heard one crack.
Is that a fly? Nope, just reeling it.
Okay, good as ever. It's about a foot from where the barge is severed from the other side of it right now. Dude, it seemed like a big fish too. I thought it was actually in a hole, because I cast it to a hole and it went thump. And it was hard lit, and I picked up the sinker and felt pressure, went back down, because I thought it was snagged. I said, I'll leave it there. Picked it up again, wasn't snagged. Oh, I hate when they don't move. When you just bite it and just sit there. Really angry, because when you're in an
Night,
like
Sean.
this, Sean's going to bed?
Yeah.
All right, Sean.
I think he turns into a pumpkin after midnight.
Yeah, he has to get up way early.
I know, I'm just teasing him.
I got to get up early too, but I'm just a psycho.
Yeah, I got to get up early, but I always don't. I always don't want tomorrow to come, and then I'll be tired all day, and then bedtime
Yeah.
comes, and I'm wide awake.
Guys, I'm glad you guys are here. You got 63 great people. This monster hunting stuff is kind of close to my heart. You know, I've been doing it a long time, and you know, a lot of times it doesn't pay off, but when it does, it's fantastic. And so this is the third live now that we've had a shot at big fish, and we just haven't had great luck. You know, we had a couple of them hit. I don't think we had a monster fish at the bridge the first time. I don't think so at all. But the second live, we had at least one big fish hit at the Angry Beaver hole. And then this one up to the barge in the corner. I mean, that rod went 5 feet from the top down in one swoop, one slow swoop, and the tip touched the water, and he just didn't have the hook. It's kind of driving me a little bit nuts.
So we got 3 poles on.
We got 4.
And it's behind you.
Oh.
So you know what? Y'all know what I'm gonna do next. So we're tied up to this barge right over here. Okay, so the other side is actually about, right now it's about 15 foot of water. So I'm actually gonna throw a rod on the other side. And if I do get a bite, I have to set the hook and then jump out onto that barge and fight him on that side. I'm not saying it's smart, but every once in a while you just gotta pull out all the stops. It's gonna have to be mono. It's gonna have to be the tow truck rod too. But I don't think the tow truck rod has got mono on it. I need to switch that. You know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be alt. It's gonna be this dude right here. I gotta put about a 6 ounce on it. Alright, I gotta put a 6 ounce on it. It's gotta be a 10-aught. Oh, jeez.
Two thumbs up and 64 people.
82 thumbs up, 64 people. All right, so this is either going to be the dumbest thing I ever did or the smartest thing I ever did. I say that a lot, but it's absolutely true. So I'm going to take a donkey bait with a short leader, and I'm going to throw it on the opposite side of this barge where it contacts the ground, and then there's some crevices underneath it. We fished that side most of the time when there was a drop associated with it. So with no drop associated with it, it really doesn't gather a whole bunch of fish there. So we started contacting our bigger fish at this location and back farther. And before we go back farther, and we are running out of time, I'm gonna put one on this other side, and it's gonna hang on the barge itself down where those crevices are. And if I get a bite, I'm gonna have to jump out onto that barge. And I'm not doing this for the live. I have done this stuff pretty much my whole life. Like stupid, crazy stuff, but we're gonna do it. Oh. So I'm gonna take this with 50-pound test, 80-pound leader, and I probably should be using a 200-pound leader, but I don't really have any set up with single hooks. I've got the double hook rigs. So here goes. So that's what you call the danger zone right there. Is it dumb? Maybe. But not contacting a fish is worse at this point with the limited amount of time we've got than contacting one and possibly losing it, because I believe I have a 20% chance of actually landing this fish if it bites on the other side of that. It'll be epic if it works. Okay. Maybe they can see that rod.
Yeah.
Well, not really. Yeah, kind of. So now we're fishing the inside of the barge and the outside of the barge, both in 11 foot of water and about 18 or 19 foot of water out there, and about another 19 or 20 foot of water on this side of the barge. And hopefully, you know, since flatheads, big flatheads especially, love to run those side, you know, you got a shear wall like this created by this barge, they like to run that, and hopefully they're actually still moving. Maybe we won't have a bite at all. That does happen. But as long as we're putting baits in active or semi-active positioning, we do have a shot, and I'll take a shot over none. Very quiet. Showing 84 degrees in here. Like it went up 2 degrees today. I gotta check this bait. Giant fish. God. I hate when that happens. So I just said giant fish, and if you guys want to know why I said that, is because it had a tooth pad mark on one side about 1.5 inches wide that you can't see yet. You can feel it, but you can't see it. We may be able to see it in about 20 minutes or 30 minutes, where it's scaled on one side about that wide, the other side, because of the mechanics of the mouth, since they've got an underbite, one side pushes and one side pulls, so it ends up scaling one side. Epic, hold on. Cody, I believe I'm going to be speaking on big, like giant catfish mentality. So the biology of it and how to think about how to go after monsters on a regular basis. Now, you're not always going to catch monsters on a regular basis, but if you're just fishing, you'll almost never contact a super monster. But if you're doing the kind of stuff that, if you can think in a way, biologically, you can think in a way of time of year, you can do all these things to up your chances at, hey, what's up, Has Life? So basically, I'm going to also probably show in my seminar, if I can, and I used to do them years ago, and I used to bring my own cover, such as a tree type thing, and catfish silhouettes, and show exactly where they were located on that, depending on the current. So I hope to be able to do that again, and be able to cast to them, and really connect visually with the crowd. Oh yeah! Oh, are you kidding me? He's on. Good. Phew. We got one on finally. Come on. That was way on the outside too, and it seemed too fast to be a giant, but all right, you ready?
Yeah.
Because you got to get him over that lip. All right. Whoa! The weight paid off. All right, I got to get this one out. Is this a super giant, dude? No.
No.
What the heck? That thing like splashed like a beaver. All right. Hold on.
But he's big.
I mean, when that thing came up, it just freaking motored. Uh-oh. All right, I disconnected. Oh yeah, I'll get the net under him. Actually, I'll just lip him.
Okay.
All right. So everybody, this is what was on the outside of the barge, and it hammered it fast style, but not slow. So whenever you see those super fast bites from these fish, especially on the outside of the cover, it's usually a smaller fish like this. I mean, I'm not going to complain about this. I mean, first fish we caught today on a live, but we're waiting for those super monsters that take her down slow. But how about PJ doing a great job on that? Holy moly.
Yeah, I know.
Sweet.
I know. I got
Sweet.
good reaction
Sweet.
time.
That was great reaction time. All right.
That's because it was live and I had.
All right. Talk about your fish. I'm going to beat this up and get it back out there. Yeah. Get on up there. You got to talk.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. We got a hammer down.
Oh, we got another one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is a big one.
Oh, my God. It's a huge one.
This is a monster.
All right. You got to start clearing stuff, dude.
All right, I got to start clearing stuff.
Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, dude, this thing just ripped it all in the rod holder.
Oh, live
This is
action.
a monster. Well, maybe it's not. I'm getting a little head shake now. But man, that was one of the fastest action deals I've ever seen. Woo! Oh, oh yeah. Oh, oh, oh my God.
Keep him on there. Keep him on there.
Hey, point that camera. We'll get this fish. He's locked in.
Here, I try to turn the camera.
Point
for
the
him.
camera. All right. Wait, oh, wait, this is a big one.
Oh man, I gotta get the net. I gotta try to get the net.
All right, yeah. You gotta try to get the net. Come on. Oh my God.
This thing is all tangled up.
Yep.
Well,
Dude, this is a monster. Oh, he's ripping drag. I mean, ripping. Oh. All right. You got time. I got him up above this barge. He ain't going anywhere yet.
oh my gosh, this is a nightmare.
He ain't going anywhere.
There.
All right. Barge monster. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay.
All right, everybody needs a good net, man.
Everybody needs a good net in hand. Oh, yeah, it's a big one. Oh, yeah! He just splashed the crap out of me.
Woo!
Woo!
Look at my face.
Oh,
I'm all
yes!
wet.
Yes! Okay, what do we got here?
All right. You got it down
Yeah.
there?
Lift him in, lift him in.
Wait, I need to call. I need to call for backup.
Oh! Oh, yeah! Oh, God.
Would you look at it? Would
Holy
you just look
baby.
at it?
All right, let's get this baby out of there. Drop your net down. Yeah, that's a big one. It ain't a super monster, but it's big. Oh. Hey, point that big light. Yep. Oh, God. Oh, this thing actually hit it. Oh, my God.
2 circles and a snap up, girlfriend.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
So, this is about a 43, 44-inch fish.
Oh, hopefully it gets.
Oh, yeah. So, we got barge monsters finally. It took a while, but I'm telling you, this is pretty good. I'd like to see the kind that's like, of course, twice this long, but I'm happy as a lark. Okay, so look at the jaw on this thing. I'm not saying it's as big around as my wrist, but it's got a pretty big, pretty nice jaw. Oh yeah, oh. Okay, 67 people still in the chat. Wow, that was awesome. Okay, so we struggled all day pretty much to put big fish in the boat. We put some subpar, you know, sub 20s in the boat and stuff like that. We went over there. We had a look at the mouth on that thing. Oh my God.
Yeah,
oh.
I think it's got a cavity.
Woo! A cavity. I'm like a
kidding.
dentist, I know. So let's just say we stuck it out with some oh, there we go. We stuck it out with some big fish mentality, like I'm gonna talk about at the Catfish Conference, and we ended up scoring a big monster like this. I mean, I've seen bigger, but this thing's unruly as heck. Oh, and I mean, it ripped that rod down. I wish you could have seen it. And next time, we are definitely going to have at least the glow sticks on that thing. Oh yeah. Woo! All right, you get the camera. Let's release this thing. It's been out of the water long enough. Oh,
I got the camera.
oh yeah.
Try not to blind you too, but
Yeah, that's all right. I'm already blind. Ooh. Okay. Ready?
yep.
Yeah, just go over the side a little bit. Uh-oh, broke my rod. Ready?
Yep.
Oh yeah, he's ready. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Heard another one go
Sound
off.
like another pull going on.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's see. Watch him swim. Those are awesome. Woo! Yes.
Everybody needs a good net, man.
Oh, and that's true. Great
Yep.
net, man. Okay. So we ended up sticking it out, putting some baits in the epic spots. The danger zone, if you don't, I mean, that's pretty much what a person does. And like I said, it doesn't always happen, but when it does happen, it's pretty good. And I'm pretty happy with that fish. And you know, so basically this side of the boat got smashed. So that tells me with water down, which is a normal thing, they're gonna wanna go a little bit to more current. So let's get some more baits out, even though we're gonna stick it out till about 11:30. We're still gonna put some more baits out. Hopefully we have some luck and we get a super giant this time, like one that could eat that. Even though I love that fish, I do love that fish, but I wanna see one that could eat that. All right. Donkey number 47.
Yeah.
Number 47.
The lucky winner is.
Uh-oh, we're kind of running out of donkeys. No, we're not. We got, oh, there's one already
He's already
hooked
set
up.
up, huh?
Ooh, there's a decent one. Okay. Man, were those takedowns. I wish they could have seen those. Okay, so remember what I did with the one. I took it and I threw it out here.
See if they can
Yep.
see it.
So remembering what we do always helps us repeat the things that we want to have happen. So I threw that one out. Okay. And then the one that you caught it on was right down in the crevice. Okay, so let's have the big old rod. That is this one.
Oh, let me get her out for you.
That's the one I pulled out. Which one got hit? It was actually that one and that one. It wasn't this front one. Right? It wasn't the front one at all. It was this one back here.
I don't know how lightly that thing is.
Yeah.
But
So when you caught your fish, it was out of this corner, right?
yeah.
Okay. So that was near with the break in the barge itself. So we're gonna try to repeat that. Big 10-aught hook. Oh, donk. Come on, donkeys. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, that's that one that I had the bite. And then it like stopped. Okay, so we're right there. Right there. So we've once again set the trap. Okay, so this was the rod that went off and we caught the fish on, but now we've replaced it with 2 others. So Sean and I had talked about this last time we were at this place, Catfish Heroes. Wow, I need my glasses. Yeah, probably right around 40 pounds. 10-09, well, okay, so you got the 8-aughts, and I'm also running some 10-aughts. So on the 8-aughts, I'll usually run a what I still call a donkey bait from the end of my thumb to here. But if it stretches any bigger than that and it has a big hump, I'm trying to use a 10-aught, and I have a limited supply of them. I'm just trying to do that. Oh, yeah. It tastes great, Dan Wyatt. That horrible drink does. Woo! Roger, Mr. Anderson. I love it too. And I'm telling you what, I think we got another shot. It'll be about 25 minutes. I got to get him home. I got to go home. We got 92 thumbs up, 67 people still in chat. This is awesome. I wish Sean was here because Sean would be loving this. Hurt fish takedown. Dude, you ought to have seen them. They were incredible. Incredible. Whew. I got to get another rod out. What do you guys think? Another rod? Yes. I agree. Yeah, I want to show CBC this. Okay, so Country Boy. This happens to be a big 10-aught right here. It's still it's a catfish. Yeah, whatever. What's his name's thing? Team Catfish. It started as a Daiichi circle chunk light, and now it is a double action circle hook. But this is a 10-aught right here, and it is one that we just caught a fish on. The other one was an 8-aught, which they started out as 7-aughts, but they call them 8-aughts because they're kind of big. All right, let me see if I can read some stuff here. Heart is still racing, Mr. Anderson. So is mine. Stan, awesome. Hit the thumbs up. Donna Stanfield, awesome. Hey, Austin. Do I got a thumbs down? Probably. Oh, dude, thank you. Cody from 3 Plus Epic, do you think locating fish on reservoirs with no current is harder? Absolutely harder. It's like infinitesimally harder, because now you've got to put so much more time in. I mean, I can go to a river and pretty much get on big flatheads within a day or two. A big reservoir, there's guys that it takes 4 or 5 years for them to learn all that stuff. 96 up, 2 down. Well, we got some detractors, so hey, maybe we're doing the right thing. I think it was because PJ showed his boobs.
Yeah, it did work. These are C cups.
C's. Oh, look at that. You know what? I'm gonna need a bigger one. I need a bigger one. There we go. Been used before, but he's still in good shape. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do something kind of unheard of here. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna actually throw it out and let it settle on the other side of that barge. Oh boy.
Voila.
Slap her in that rod holder, buddy. And just leave the slack in it. What do you got? Oh, jeez.
Did he get a bite?
Yeah, but I heard it moving on the barge. You hear it go tink, 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 tink. I'm gonna make myself a horrible drink after that. Actually, not too horrible, just a little horrible.
Yeah. Want this camera pop? Where do you want this one?
It doesn't matter now. It's
It's too
dark.
dark?
It doesn't really matter. I'll just delete it pretty much.
Mm.
I may use some of the sound over.
100 thumbs up.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
66 viewers still.
66?
Man.
It's because we finally bagged a big fish.
Yeah.
I'm happy as heck about that. Oh, jeez.
Yep. Tim's throwing a little bit out for his dead homies.
So everybody that asked me about cut bait, we use cut bait all day and caught one small flathead on it. We threw cut bait until we about wanted to puke. And they've been coming on live bait, at least here on the Mississippi.
When it's dark like this and you hear a pole.
I know,
that.
I know.
Yeah.
Who's that one? They're looking at your back.
Well, that's my better side.
Here, I'll switch with you.
Yeah.
You watch the rods, get the next one. You're due. Okay, so let me get my old man glasses on. All right, so PJ's been patient all day. He's done well. He's performed really for not catfishing all the time. It's good. 66, and Tim's getting me my kicks. Awesome. What's up, Pawpaw Ed? California Angling and Outdoors. I forget that's somebody I know, but they changed their name. Dale Hayslip. Dale's awesome. All right, we got 11 minutes left, and we gotta kind of shut this thing down. He's got he'll have. Will you have 2.5 hours getting home, or just 2? From
5
here?
minutes.
Yeah. He'll have quite a few hours getting home.
No, I'm good whenever you, whatever.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm-
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Whatever.
Might be kind of late, because I mean we had a flurry of activity. That doesn't usually happen this time of year. At 11 o'clock, but sometimes it does. Let me see what everybody's got going. Yes, I agree. Catfish Heroes. Thank you, Becca. 207 super chats. That's incredible. Incredible, people. That is, you are all incredible. Are in your boat. Yeah, you could be the bartender on the boat. You don't have to work too hard, because we really don't drink that much. It's just when you get a little down in the back, a little back medicine never hurt. I stay till sunrise. You're right, Roger Anderson. And if neither one of us had to work tomorrow, yeah, we might stay even longer than sunrise. My friends used to call me a little bit of Captain Ahab back in the day, but got a little smarter than that lately, or at least weaker. Man, heroes, we're gonna have to really research the outside of this shipwreck, because it seems that instead of between here and the bank, now they've reset on the outside. So it's gonna take some time, and it's gonna take some losing some rigs, but there's a whole nother end to this thing instead of just the broken part. And I know that they're on the back part, so it's possible to shotgun some donkey weights in the back here, but we're gonna have to do it kind of during the day, feel around and see what's going on. And sometimes you just leave your hook. Oh, 102 thumbs up. You guys are great. Yeah. Make sure Mr. Tim checks his instant messenger. Do I have instant messenger at Catfish Heroes? I have no idea. I'm like the worst. Jaeger does miracles for the balled up back muscles. I'll tell you what, I never used to get that, but man, I kind of do now. I kind of turned into an old wuss. Matter of fact, if I ran across my young self, I would never mess with him. I'd be like, okay, sir. Because that would be a long, long ordeal. Oh, sweet. Pics of that fish. Yeah, we didn't get any pictures. And I don't think, I think, Ryan, the fishing was rough today. We just had a flurry of activity. We had, how much do you think yours was? 12, 11, 12, 13? 11, 12, 13. Then we got just maybe a high 30s, low 40s that just, both of them just crushed the rods. It was awesome. And the best thing is we're fishing like the epic spots where everything else was kind of weak today. This one has been the strongest spot that even though we were just over there underneath, basically just piled up against a barge, we were fishing straight down into it. Underneath had overhead cover, nice current moving into it. And we had a super crusher, but he didn't get the hook. He just kind of took half of it, and that story was happening all day till we came in on this spot. We sat here for probably 30 minutes, and then we had two crushers just one right after another. It was awesome. It was awesome. All right, trade with me. I can't help it. I got to stare at the rods. Sorry, folks. I got to stare at the rods. It's my therapy, I suppose.
Have a good one.
Who else leaving?
Someone's leaving. They said they were taking off, so. So, but please getting tired, not as talkative.
Who's getting tired? Me or you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not tired. I'm one Red Bull away from being up till like 3 o'clock in the morning. I gotta drive home. But we're good. And then when I get home, I'll be up for 2 more hours. It's a bad thing.
Can you fall asleep right away?
No, not after that.
Uh-oh. I heard something going off.
A little bit creaky.
That wasn't Tim's knees.
No, not yet. Just a donk working hard. Just a hard-working donk. That's all it was. I love those creaky rod holders, though, because you could be paying attention to something else. You hear that creak, and it's downtown, or it's the initial hit. Sometimes you gotta set the hook on it. Oh, I love the way that donk's working. That was in the spot you caught the fish.
See, when I was a kid, my dad would put the little bells on there.
Yeah.
And we'd be out fishing, and you get a bite, and you set the hook.
And the bell would go flying.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
and then he'd be all mad at you, and then you're like, oh, I gotta find that in the morning.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta turn this thing. Is that better for the rods, except for PJ's back?
Yeah, except for my big
No,
old.
not really. All right, anybody have any good questions? I'm driving myself nuts staring at the rods. Oh, come on. Dude, that thing was, I mean, rip and drag trying to get back down to that barge. I did not want him to get to that metal. So I just put the horse on it. I don't know if I can deal with a 70 or 80 right above it. I could with some of these rods, but not the one I caught that one on.
What's up, Mark?
Mark who?
My brother.
Oh, your brother.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you could hit that thing.
Yeah, you can. Favorite feeding position. Does another flathead in proxy move in to take the good feeding zone? Catfish Cameron. Yes, especially at night. Uh-oh, PJ's making a move.
I'm just
Okay.
so you can.
Yes, especially at night, because that's when fish start to shuffle. Now, I'm not saying that these fish here have shuffled, because almost always, yeah, it is a great question. Almost always you'll have they'll just travel in little zones. And a lot of these flatheads that live in like sunken ships and stuff, they really don't have to move much. And it's hey, Mark, not. So, like, the fish that we've caught, I don't think they came down from here. I think they came from underneath the barge in this zone. They just go around looking for food and then whatever. But if you do catch a fish and he becomes basically what you would say a beta now, he was alpha, now he's beta. So he's not interested in protecting his zone anymore. He's just interested in surviving. So when you let him go, and I've let him go in clear rivers many times where you could see 10 feet down, and I'm fishing maybe a 20-foot hole, and I catch him and I let him go underneath the boat, and the sun's high in the sky, and I can see them there, and they just sit there for hours. And then you look back and then they're gone. But, 50-pound flatheads, you would think when you let them go, they would just like go back to their stuff. They pretty much go immediately to the bottom and just sit there, which I found very interesting. So before I was willing to even talk about that, I thought maybe it was maybe just a weird thing that happened, but I've done it many times so that I didn't spout off any false information. But most of the time when you let a flathead go, I believe they go basically straight down to the bottom and they just rest. Maybe they'll trickle off down to where it's more comfortable, but I'm betting you that the ones we just let go are below the boat somewhere, just laying on the bottom of this sunken ship. So, do other ones take their place? I think they do. I really do think they do. You know, because you've got flatheads moving and shuffling around in here, no doubt, in my mind. You know, earlier in the day, they were definitely completely located because you had to throw it in their face to get a bite. You couldn't just be willy-nilly on the spot. You had to be right on the spot to get bites, except for little fish that were running around. So, which told me that the big fish during the day, it's ready to switch over to a night bite, and that's one of the reasons why we stayed later. Because I thought earlier, you know, do we cut this thing off at, you know, maybe an hour after dark? And we talked about that, but we started getting, are they telling the buddies, look, yeah, that may be catfish and dreams. You know, who knows what kind of language they, I think it's simple. And I know from tanks, they actually have kind of crazy ways of dealing with each other that is hard to fathom or imagine. But is that a happenstance of Clearwater tank situations where they do Mexican standoffs and they open their mouths and they at each other and basically touch lips like this and close? I've seen that, and I wonder if that actually happens in actual nature. So, you know, who knows? Who absolutely knows? I think it's interesting. I mean, I do know that what does happen in nature is they suck onto the bellies, they bite onto the pectoral fins, and then they drive them out of the spots. And I've had 6-foot-long tanks where they'll grab one that's only 15 pounds. They'll grab a 25-pounder, and if he gets basically wrestling position, he'll suck onto the belly and he'll drive him 6 feet and smash him across the glass. It's very, very interesting. And then I see those same telltale marks later on in the year, and I look at every single flathead that I get into the boat, and none of them so far, absolutely none, have fighting scars yet. So that tells me that in our part of the country, we are quite a ways away from the actual spawn, because the closer you get to the actual spawn, then you start seeing them all scarred up. They start fighting and all this stuff. So we actually have chances of multiple fish being in the same area because one big fish isn't chasing them out. So, this area may only hold, well, I can't speak about it now because it's so different, but the way it was before, it would only hold 1 or 2 giants because it was such a select spot. And it would hold 50 to 80 pound fish. Now it seems, and we caught an occasional whatever, but post spawn, usually if you were going to catch fish, you'd catch a few fish during the day, which post spawn for us is basically August. It's after July. What do we got? Number one tip. What number one tip for summer fishing 10,000 acre reservoir? I fish Barren River Lake in Kentucky. Find the depth post spawn.
Hey, watch the pole behind you.
Whoa!
Right there.
Whoa! Hammered! Oh my! Oh yeah! It's not a big fish. Too fast to be a big fish, but hey, I'll take it. Oh yeah! Nice. What we got there? Holy dude! All right.
I called that just in time for you.
Hey, you did. Did you see the initial hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It was fast.
I'm talking to people, and PJ says, "Watch the rod behind you," and then it goes down hard. Even these little dudes are just now smoking down the rods. Smoking it down. I hope you guys heard that creak that goes on in that. 10-aught hook and all that stuff. Okay, so. Oh, jeez.
I got it for you.
All right, so you guys asked me earlier whether fish are shuffling around. You darn right they are, because this little dude can survive in here. And you know what's funny about this? This guy doesn't have a bite mark 1 on him. In about 2 weeks, this thing will be so beat up, and he might be actually dinner, believe that or not. So this little fish right here, I love him, but he's still a flying fish. All right, let's get the big one out. Come on.
I got to see that whole one.
Oh, that was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When they're that fast, you always know they're little. I've had 25s be that fast, but not usually. Okay. So that fish came from the downside edge of the barge where the wall comes back up. Not on the outside, but on the inside. Okay. Where was I before I got interrupted by that ding? Sorry, I'm not really disparaging flatheads. Flatheads are awesome. I don't care if they are small, as long as they pull the rods down hard and it's exciting. Okay. So where was I? Oh, Sean's still awake. Yep. Papa, he snaked PJ. Well, PJ saw it. You're right. PJ was supposed to have the next one. I was just PJ's watching all the back. He's watching all the back ones, which should be bigger fish actually, because we haven't seen a bigger fish come from superior position yet. They're all in downstream position, which tells me that they're not coming from that way. They're coming from that way, which is interesting. So, and you know, every anchor is an experiment. So if you have just say you're anywhere and you have baits in succession and the downstream one is always getting hit first, that means they're coming from that way. If you're getting hit from both directions, that means they're coming downstream, they're coming upstream, they're coming sideways, whatever. But I believe in this spot, at least tonight, we have most of them coming from the back side of this, which is deeper, and it's sunken right there. PJ would have missed it. LOL. Just kidding. Oh, but we're gonna take PJ down to Alton, and he's gonna like be all wide-eyed and go, "Oh my God, I've never seen anything like this." He's gonna go, "Uh-oh." PJ's like a cat right now.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I'm ready to pounce like
He's ready to pounce. Yep.
Well, whenever I see the rods moving or
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nope. This is awesome, folks. This has been our first night bite we've actually had. First actual night bite, and it's pretty good. And how the night bite usually goes in our pre-spawn, it actually starts to shut off about 11:30, 12 o'clock. And then it kicks back on about 3 in the morning. And neither one of us have the luxury of staying here till 3 in the morning, because we'll barely get home by 3 in the morning if we stay that long. Matter of fact, I should start the motor real quick.
This one's starting to get close.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. That's insurance starter, because we had that problem over there, which was in a really bad position. We were sideways to the current going into it at the front of a barge, and I just don't like that, because somehow I've got a little tiny bit of air pressure that gets into my fuel. But if I'm constantly starting it, I won't have a problem. But if I sit for more than an hour or so, it might be hard to start. So I'll just start it every once in a while. All right, PJ, walking them rods. So stay longer. It's my only escape. I'm sorry, but yeah, life goes on for us, and unfortunately, I have to pay the bills. And you know, no, I'm not even gonna say that.
What, you
This
can't
is just
start to
awesome.
say it and then not
Nope,
say it.
you're right. I'm not even gonna say that. But I mean, thanks for everybody doing the super chats. That was awesome. I mean, that'll help. Pays for some fuel, and maybe my wife won't be looking at me like, you're spending money and not making any money. That'd be good. That'd be really good. I keep telling her it happens. She doesn't believe it because she doesn't watch all that stuff. Uh-oh. California angling, I'm telling you what, and I think it's Zachary Washington. Zachary Washington, you've always been a good supporter of Epic Catfish, and we love you back, brother. Sharing your Red Bulls with him? Well, sure. He doesn't like Red Bulls, though. Neither does Sean. Oh, so, boom. Somebody just did something. Catfish and Dreams, you're awesome. In a night, boom. That's great. Yeah, wives do that, Becca. A little. My wife's awesome, though. I'm not just saying that, because she doesn't watch my stuff anyway. She's seen it and heard it all before. The kids are like, I go, do you guys watch my live? They're like, Dad, we've like grew up with it. We know exactly what you're gonna say. And I say, yeah, you're right. 2 Stands is in the house. Cody's in the house. Catfish and Dreams, making it rain. That's awesome. That's awesome. Awesome. So when I do that, there's a guy that has a YouTube channel, fishing and stuff, and he does all kinds of crazy stuff. That's how he says it. He's like from South Carolina. That's awesome. So everybody does that. I had to explain that to PJ. Man, you guys are awesome. And smelled it, Roger Anderson said. Stan the man. You're right, he is the man. You know, Stan, I just put my hand on a bluegill that's just laying on the deck. That's how we like them.
Ooh, Ozzy Osbourne style.
Every once in a while, I'll be busy with something, and I'll just put that in my mouth, and everybody's like, what? Like live bluegills. It's not that bad. And I'll continue to do that because I love it. Love it. Catfish school, because I went to catfish school. Actually, Heroes and I have been scouting, we've been scouting some camping spots and doing this and doing that. You know, if we just started when we were like in our 20s, look out. We could have live streamed like every day. Tom Harris, Papa T. Holy moly. Papa T, you got to go back and watch it. Because we did some epic monster stuff tonight. Catfish Heroes. You know what? Three cheers for Sean, because Sean is completely badass. Yeah. That's awesome. That's right. It's awesome. All right, I gotta move stuff around.
All right.
Trade me chairs.
Uh-oh. I'm not good at the talking.
All right, we don't have much time. I'm going to the danger zone.
Uh-oh. He's throwing it in the danger zone.
I am gonna try. I am seriously gonna try to pass the crevice crack and get into the one that slid down the valley. Now, I don't know if this is gonna work. I may lose him, but let's try it.
Here goes.
Oh boy. 20 foot of water.
And that's the deepest part of the hole back there, right?
No.
It's not?
It's where the backside of the barge that broke off is slid down what the old 4-foot jut out from the island used to be. So it's down there, And I hope I threw it on the bare metal and it's just out there by itself. I didn't want to throw it in the crack, so I overthrew it. I didn't want to throw it over the backside of the barge, because then between here and there, we're just going to break off. So we'll see what happens.
Is that one getting a bite finally? That one's been sitting over there for a while. I want that one to go off, so Tim's got to jump over on the other side just to watch it happen.
What are you talking about? You got to get up there too, because you're the net man.
Oh.
Yeah. That's funny. That's awesome. There's no way to land that fish up there or down there. We gotta land on the other side if it hits. If it's small, we just rip it into the boat. But if it's big,
How big's the ledge on the side there?
it's big enough to walk on. Just hold on. If you go, you hold on to that with one thing. Put your knee down, and I'll bring the fish to you.
Nobody's gonna like me sitting up here because I can't read that stuff fast enough. What do? You hit this to
Just
touch come up?
Touch it. Yeah, push up. Yep, right there. Right there. Okay, so the bite slowed down on the outside, inside of the barge, as far as there. So I took that one and threw it across the crevice crack. So we've got two sections. It kind of broke like the Titanic. So it broke in half, and one slid this way, and one's angled that way, the other's angled this way. So there's a space in there, and they probably live in there, and they come up and they tool around in here. I can't fish down into it, because if they go back, if they're of any size at all, it's just a snap off. But you know, sometimes you just gotta say, what the F, and do it. Because Sean and I have talked about this, and because we fish the other side, because traditionally that's been the best side. And then once that got washed away, we're like, well, maybe we should fish down in it, and kind of proved it tonight. So next time Sean and I fish this, we're gonna stop at the head, we're gonna stop at the middle, and then we're gonna stop at the crack, and then we're gonna like go way to the end and fish the downstream side of the second break off of this. And we'll start earlier.
Pete Reek.
Uh-oh. All right, got my old man glasses on. Whoa, drink down. I'm a drink spiller. No, I am really going to bed this time. Awesome live, PJ and Tim. Thanks for all the super chat. Yeah, dude, Heroes is awesome. He's a complete awesome. So is PJ. PJ's awesome. I called him up. He was actually camping with his wife. You know, I don't know, maybe an hour from my house. I go, hey, Sean just had to do some work, and we were supposed to go fishing. He goes, let me call you back. And he called me back in about 5 minutes. He said, I'm on. I'm in. The boat horn. Last time you did when you and Epic and me were fishing. You know what? I don't even have the boat horn anymore because it kind of got frozen in the winter. So I got a whistle, but I'm not blowing the boat horn because I don't have one. Becca never sleeps. But yeah. Oh, you're saying goodnight to Sean. All right. I was going to say, Becca doesn't go to bed.
Right,
Easy.
coming through.
Do not
Coming
fall
through.
in here because it's going to be hell to save you. I'll have to hook you.
Would you really jump in for me?
Yeah, I would, but I'm tying a rope first.
Yeah.
I got a throwable device. Yeah. The rule on the Epic boat is do not fall in. Fall down, not out. Yep, you're right. I'm a staller. Hagen Grubbs is in the house. You're right. And if I'm by myself, see, I have to take people with me because I have to think of others. Because if I'm by myself, it will be morning before I leave. And I have proved it time and time again. And I will ruin myself for the entire week. It's not good. Yes. Well, Stan, there's different ways. Every sunken ship is a little bit unique. Some of them are sitting sideways to the current. This one happens to be sitting with the current, and there's a backside to it. And then sometimes you can see both sides of it. I actually was going to fish a series of 6 sunken ships, but the sunken ships didn't have much current on it. So I decided to fish the main one, which I've caught lots of monsters. The other one's actually better for numbers than this one is, if the current's right. If the current's not right, it's just, yeah, PJ is pumped. He's a great guy. Great guy. And now he's kind of YouTube famous, see, and
Yeah.
that's his payment.
I'm gonna have groupies.
Yeah. Yep. Same. I've solved for 15 hours. Oh yeah, it's terrible. I'm bad. I'm like the world's biggest. When there's a fish that can be caught, because I know there's a morning bite because I've done it many times. Epic needs raffle tickets for fishing trips. Oh, that'd be cool. Tell PJ to get the glow sticks out. He doesn't have any, because we'd have them. And you know what, next time before I do this, and I didn't even know we were staying because I thought we were going to be able to get on a decent bite and do a live during the day. And that just didn't, I even brought an umbrella for this thing. Yeah. Dance crew solved for 14 hours last night. Yep. Yeah. This is crazy. And you know, we're probably done with our big flurry of bites because that's how it usually happens. There's a definite cycle in the bite. So now we're basically to the 3 o'clock in the morning bite. It is 5 to 12. I'm going to cut this thing off in about 7 minutes. Not because I want to, because I have to. 'Cause honestly, I don't want to cut it off till like tomorrow night. Because honestly, I'm getting the hankering to move, and if I do that, then look out. Then we're like really late. We have like an hour and a half to drive back. PJ's got another hour. I got to get all the baits out of here, drain the cooler, do all the stuff, blah blah blah. I'm not complaining. I love it. Love it. But you know what? For these next 7 minutes, I'm gonna do even crazier shit. Just watch. So. Oh, I just caught it on the edge of the barge. Dang it. All right, this one's probably gonna be toast. Yep, because there's a lip just like that. Yep, I caught it on the edge of the barge. All right, so we'll get that when we leave, because if I get to the other side, it'll probably come out. But I am gonna start moving some of this shit around. Oh, I just went up over the edge of the barge right there. Okay. I don't know how this is going to work. If we get a bite, it's going to be bad. Definitely cast on the outside of the barge, which the barge sticks up 9 feet. 9 feet straight down, because that's how high they are. So I went to the outside and down, so it's gonna swing along and hopefully get to where that crevice is. And this is a Hail Mary right here. It's a Hail Mary shit right now. Okay.
He's still lively.
Donkey bait, and then now I'm gonna start throwing wild bait in the last 15 minutes. And sometimes a Hail Mary works. All right. No, that's going to be almost impossible to get back, but we're going to try it.
You only live once.
That's right. You only live once, and you know, it's one thing to take chances all the time when you're fishing throughout your daily routine. It's another thing to give that last minute Hail Mary, the stuff you know you should not do because it's got an infinitesimal chance of working, but sometimes it's worked. Sometimes that's when I catch the 80. Last minute, 3:30 in the morning, 11:30 at night, and I throw it right into the crap. I mean, like into the crap. I just basically just sacrifice my stuff at the chance, the slight chance. That's right, he gets hung up on a barge. I get hung up on a tree branch. Those are about the same, right? No. A barge, a tree branch, you can kind of get those back. A barge, it's so solid, you are not getting it back most of the time. Like this one, we'll have to get on the outside when we leave to try to get it off that lip because it looks like this, and I know what I'm caught on. I know I'm caught on that lip. Holy moly, another $10? You guys are awesome. Oh, first mayfly looking thing we've had all year. You guys are awesome on Super Chats. Who did that? Who did that? I can't even see it. Robert Sayer, you are badass, dude. Thanks for taking us fishing with you, Epic, and sharing your epic knowledge with us. Great night. Robert Sayer, I always, you know what? I love everybody's comments, but I remember people specifically. They have comments on videos and things like that, and it just makes a person feel appreciated, and it's pretty amazing. It really is pretty amazing. And I'm not just saying that. And I'm not a super flowery guy most of the time, but
He told me he loved me last night. Whatever.
Okay, I love you today.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I've never seen anything like this new catfish community thing. You know, I talk about the old Pro Cats days and the message boards and all that stuff, and the message boards was pretty much everybody puffing their chest out, talking about how they think everything they're doing is right. But this whole YouTube thing is so different because everybody's learning everything from each other and making each other better. Hagen Grubbs, oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That is completely awesome. Love your videos, Hagen. Heroes actually sent me your link. And I love everybody's videos. It doesn't matter if they're fancy or they're just fishing off the shore or whatever, because everybody has a perspective, and I love all those perspectives. And I've been through the gambit. I didn't just grow up with a boat. I didn't have anything. Oh, yeah, we'll entertain you. There's no doubt. Tom Harris, dude, you guys are awesome. So, you know, as far as the entertainment factor goes, I mean, everybody's entertaining in their own way, and I enjoy it all. I really do. I'm in seventh heaven. You guys are awesome. I gotta move before I start crying. All right, PJ, before I get all choked up.
Yeah. Just do what I do. Act like
What do
I'm
you do?
yawning, like I saw, like I'm at the movies. Act like-
Yawning?
yeah.
I don't yawn.
Are you really crying?
No.
All right. Well, yeah,
Shut-
he is. He's
yeah, pretty much. You know. Kind of a heartfelt, artsy guy, you
What
know.
a baby.
Yeah, well,
He's sensitive.
not really, but yes. Yeah, kind of when it comes to catfishing and stuff. Catfishing and football, I could cry easy, but don't give me no flowery, you know,
mushy stuff.
mushy stuff.
Oh, but catfishing stuff is mushy.
Catfishing stuff is pretty much, it's close to my heart, dude. I mean, I'm like, yeah.
Oh, it's like my wife watching them intervention videos. Oh man, that's the saddest stuff that'll make you angry. Moving that danger.
Oh yeah, I'm getting closer to the crack.
Any bites?
Nope.
Nothing. Nothing on that one.
You guys ever do stuff you know you should not do? That was one of them. I should not do that, but I'm doing it.
Not
That's
me.
it.
I don't do that stuff.
Yeah. That's
I've learned. I'm trained.
I'm gonna have to start this again. Okay. All right.
Good.
I know that's not very stealthy. What are they saying? But I have to do it because if we get into this, I just don't want to get towed off the river. You know, the only thing that would have made this night better is if Heroes was here. And PJ. I'm not saying in place
Oh,
of PJ.
I'm not your hero?
You are. I'm just saying
Oh.
if Heroes was here too.
Oh.
Tell them about the Keokuk trip a little bit.
The Keokuk trip.
You don't even remember the Keokuk
Yeah, I
trip was?
remember it. Yeah, we caught so many big catfish, and then you had pictures and you showed some people that didn't believe us. and-
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a fun one. Yeah, I do the. I've done about every trip with you. I've done the Channel Cat.
Yeah.
I've done the Flathead.
Yeah.
I've done the Blues.
Yep. But you haven't done the epic monster blues yet.
Oh, see, he starts out baby steps.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
then he moves you up.
I gotta vet these people because I cannot risk a weekend trip with somebody with a lip sticking out where chicken's walking on them. They gotta be a little rough and tumble to deal with that. Like a yeah. Birthday's in 7 days. Happy birthday in 7 days, Dan's Creations. Robert Sayer, what's he have to say? Really do appreciate you, Epic. Thank you. Love the entertainment and all the great knowledge. Holy moly, dude. You know, I never thought that there'd be people that would really appreciate what I did when I was doing it a long time ago. I just did it because I love it. All the way from California. Well, if you ever swing by Zachary, I think Zachary something. But anyway, if you ever swing by, let me know. If you're coming, we'll try to get you out on the river. Don't forget to check your instant messenger on Facebook for those epic catfish. I don't know about instant messenger at all. I signed up for Facebook and I've never really looked at it. I mean, I accepted a bunch of friend requests, but I really haven't had time to do it. And I hope everybody doesn't think I'm ignoring them. All right, PJ. I gotta stare at these rods.
All right.
And we're already 5 minutes past our due.
Yeah. Nope. I like is your passion for stuff. I wish I could be that passionate about something.
You are when you're here with me.
No, I'm like a baby. I want another fish.
Another fish.
Yeah. I'm like,
All right.
we don't catch fish 5 minutes, but this place sucks.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of like that too.
Yeah, well,
I gotta try to get this stuff
he
back.
spoiled people.
Oh, I got right over the top of it. All right. So I'm not going to be back here for a week, so I don't feel bad about feeding the flatheads. If I'm coming here tomorrow, I do not feed the flatheads, but this one, I'll feed the flatheads. 'Cause
That
all
way-
those bluegills do is go straight down to the bottom and probably get eaten in the next day or two. Okay. Go. Right here happens to be the corner of death. Right here. Used to be
sushi.
the corner of death. So this is all the shad tails we had left over from today. We got a dead bluegill, we got a whatever. So the channel cats and the flatheads will be kind of happy too. Oh yeah, and some of them are so bad they just stick to it.
Rigor mortis instead of that one.
Woo! Okay, so we fed our flatheads and channel cats. So, no, we still got pools. All right. Oh, about your hook overboard. We'll leave the live going while I'm cleaning up and reeling in and doing all that stuff. But sorry the whiteboard didn't work. I was planning on drawing all this stuff out for you guys, but I ended up smashing the marker into itself. It was bad. Okay, I may get this out. I may not. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Got that one back. That's a miracle.
We need to hire a mate for the boat.
That's your job, dude. This place is a disaster. There's stuff laying everywhere. Oh boy, I got off of it. Holy moly. I felt it too. I felt that whole deal. Zoop. Oh yeah, this one got racked. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but you can tell right in here, it's not the hook, it actually got hit by one of those inactive fish. I don't think you guys can see it, but I can feel it.
Here, I can put this.
Yeah. So right here at the head piece, right here, that is a tooth pad mark. I don't know if I can see that yet either. So that actually did get bit, but it just didn't get hammered. I'll explain that more during the day when you guys can see it, if we do a live next time during the day. We got 2 rods left. This one's gonna be dirt. Oh, come on. We got that one back too. That was very that actually ticked the top. Bubble. Oh, jeez. Okay, so when everybody starts talking about bites going dead, that means that we have situations where they'll bite actively for a short amount of time and then they'll bite negatively. Oh, Oh, geez. That's not a good place for that.
Got
That
him.
would stink really bad. There we go.
Find that a few
Okay,
days later.
so yeah, you'd find it a few days later. So there's the hook marks, and then right here you can actually, you can't really see it yet. It would show up in maybe an hour or two, but there is an actual tooth pad mark across this that's about this wide. I don't know how big the fish was because it's not really telling me, but this one got hit too. So that's number 2 that got hit. It just didn't pull the rod down. Give me that one. Just don't pull it very much. Okay. Oh, that's caught on the outside still.
We'll have to get that one out.
Oh. It's the hook. I don't know if I want to mess with it coming off of this. I don't think we'll get it anyway.
All right.
Oh my god. Yep, there it goes. Alright.
All right. This thing's.
Hold on. Let me hang this. Jeez. Hang this thing up. Let's shut that camera down. Well, just yank this and shut down. I don't think the GoPro did much tonight, but nope. It was basically still during the day. Okay, so where is my camera case thing? It's up here. Jeez. Louise. All right, everybody, all the rods are in. If you want to leave, save yourself some time and whatever, we're just driving back to the boat ramp, but I'll leave this on so y'all can talk for a little bit. So we all know, oh, throw the dead soldiers overboard.
All right.
Oh, that should have went in there too. I should say something before everybody leaves. There's still 47 people in chat. Thanks everybody for coming in and watching all this stuff. I'm amazed every time. I really am, because just a couple guys out there fishing for catfish, and, doing a few things and whatever. I mean, I put my glasses on. There we go. Yep. 11 more to 125 thumbs up. Isn't that awesome? Later, PJ's brother. Night, brother said he'll see you soon.
All right.
All right, we're gonna shove off this old decrepit sunken barge and make it to the boat ramp and hopefully make it home. Nationwide is on your side. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna I'll just leave this running. I'm gonna take the light down in a minute, but I gotta disconnect from this. This right there. Hey.
Voila. The hell is that? Hear that? Huh? I don't know what it was.
We're just gonna cruise slow anyway, but I can't have that. Eyes. Oh. Okay, so got a spotlight somewhere. Although we really don't need it. I don't think so. I think it went black. That tells me something. Tells me something that the feed doesn't really go. Oh yeah, it does. Feed's still going. Holy moly. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you can hold that or whatever. Well, it wasn't. Oh, here, shine my face a little bit there. Oh, no, shining you. We turned it around. That was nice. I don't know how that works, but it's all right.
Camera around?
Yeah, kind of. Here we go. All right. Wasn't that an epic adventure tonight, folks? That was awesome. I'm glad everybody was with us. 42 people still in the house, and we're driving down the dangerous ass Mississippi with no lights, but I have it memorized. So, you know, it absolutely is what it is. Oh, geez, is Sean still up? Heard the boat had to get up and see them to the ramp. Oh yeah, that's awesome, Sean. We miss you. We do. We toasted a couple drinks to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you wouldn't believe how low it is. It's like crazy low. There's stuff that you've never seen. Cause I don't think I've taken you to the Mississippi when it's this low. I haven't seen it this low in June ever. Ever. Crazy. So I gotta start paying attention. Talk to PJ. Say nothing.
I can't.
You always have stuff to say.
I know. It's like stage fright. You, it's like, yeah.
You told me you got
deer in
stage
headlights.
fright. Huh?
It's like a deer in headlights.
I just ate a mayfly.
Woo! Mayflies. They're delicious.
Yep. Should try them.
Say stupid stuff, just no lies.
Yeah. And all I gotta do is talk and not even say anything else. Last thing they want to do is see my big old head.
You're doing
Even
a
my
great
mom
job.
said I had a big head.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
You've done
Holding
a
the
great
light.
job today. You're holding the light, holding the camera, all that.
Yeah, that's what Tim does. He makes you hold the light for him. That's like,
And
it's like
you're
the
a
job
great
around
net
the
man,
house.
too. Great net man.
Great. Yeah, I am the best net man in the business, by the
I
way.
don't know. You gotta beat Sean.
Yeah.
You're pretty good.
Sean's better than I am.
I don't know. We'll see when we go down the hall. You gotta try to net a 5-foot fish.
Oh, geez. We caught a fish one time and my buddy hit it by the hook. Let it off.
You did what? Hit it by the net? Oh yeah.
Yeah, the net
Yeah.
and the hook, and then just unhooked it and it went swimming off.
So Sean, just imagine there is no light at the boat ramp. It's full dark, no light.
And I did kind of bury the truck in the sand.
Yeah, he did bury the truck in the sand. We don't even know if we're going home yet. We might just get back out on the river. Who knows?
Someone said, "So you know any jokes, PJ?"
Of course, PJ knows jokes. Whip him out some jokes.
Yeah. I know jokes, but I can't tell them on the spot. One of those guys.
So heroes, guess who the last truck is at the ramp? It's always us.
Epic catfish.
Yep, it's always epic. Always the last one.
Yeah, and what's he say? Oh, we'll be home about 2 hours after dark.
Yep, I say it every time. It never happens.
Yeah. There's the boat ramp.
Yep.
think I gave him to you because I always.
He did.
All right, you want me to come down the
Yes,
that side, same side, the
yes.
far side?
Yep, definitely, because the sand side ain't gonna work. So Sean, there's like 1.5 foot of sand built up on the left ramp, and it's about impossible unless your 4-wheel drive works, which mine doesn't, of course. 114 thumbs up. Yeah, PJ did great tonight, dude. And you know what he told me? He goes, I don't want to be on a live because I freeze up under camera. I'm like, no, you don't. He did fine. He did great. Train track. Oh, yeah. PJ can tell some jokes, but I told him to keep it clean. Uh-oh. He just set off my alarm. Look. Uh-oh. He got it stopped. He got it stopped. Yeah, the 4-wheel drive's not working. You know what? He doesn't have any light to see that either. He's just going to have to do it by memory. Good night, Mark. Two stands, that's great. Great. Uh-oh, he's coming in the wrong one unless he's going to straighten her out. I think he's going to straighten her out. No, PJ, not on the... Oh, there we go. He's doing the pro move. He's doing the super pro move. He's like doing the curl out. Yeah. Yep, he's out of the sand. Almost. He's gonna take another stab at it, I think. Nope, he's got the right angle. Right angle. It's going. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, it's so low, it's hard to put a trailer on, too. All right, right there for now, PJ. All right, I'm going to try to not knock this over real hard, but yeah, you'll have to scoot back when I get the boat at the right angle. This super low stuff is horrible to try to get a trailer on. Back down a little bit. Keep going. A little more. A little more. Yep. Okay, so now go out, go up. Yep, come on out, Owen. Come out. Come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, right there. Yeah. Geez. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly did, and I think PJ did too. Let me see if I can see what these comments say, get my eyes on. Yeah. Robert Sayer, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and we did too. It was one heck of an epic adventure today, and it ended with a pretty good bang. I don't know, so I think we caught, I don't know, we caught 4 flatheads in the more epic spot, and when I think we caught 8 total today, and that's a pretty good day. Even on the Mississippi River, for anywhere, it's a pretty good day. And we're always blessed when the catfish bite. Sometimes they don't bite. Sometimes they don't bite worth a crap. And you end up scratching your head and saying, what am I doing wrong? And sometimes there's nothing a guy's doing wrong. You're doing everything right, it's just they're not doing it. But today, they did it in spurts, and we ended up doing pretty well right at the end. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna cut this out, and we're gonna get on the road. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the 115 thumbs up and all the people in here. Holy moly, I'm still pinching myself. So we'll see you again. Hopefully Heroes will be in here, and we'll invite PJ to go along again, because he is a laugh a minute. And you get both of them together, oh, you never know what's gonna happen. I might have to just shut the whole live off at some point. Stan, thanks for being in here. Good night, PJ's brother, Mark.